Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying Yahushai, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. And today is Monday, November the 29th, 2021, and it's currently 6:03 p.m. Eastern Time, pre-recorded. Peace be unto you. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Peace be with you. This is not Jacob's trouble. Peace be in your house. Jacob has been delivered. Well, in the spiritual realm, yes. Physically, we are close. Beloved, what you're seeing here, this is not the Gentiles nor the fallen angel technology. This is not them doing this. This is the Heavenly Father exercising his mighty power. From those of you that been following the Most High work for the past couple of years, especially last year, 2020, you've seen that Turkey is being, we're not saying the word battered, but we'll say the word a punching bag. Last year, in October the 30th, somewhere like that, they had an earthquake, a 7.0, that killed a bunch of people. Ever since, it's been going down the hill for them. What you're experiencing here, this is a hurricane. Don't let people telling you otherwise. This is a hurricane. They'll call it a typhoon. They'll call it something else. But this is a hurricane, beloved brothers and sisters. This has nothing to do with some kind of like derecho, like a lane hurricane. This is an actual hurricane. In the following videos, you will see I have so many tabs here open because this computer, if you have too many tabs open, it will go slow, and then the software that you record, if it go over 3 hours, it's going to start lagging and stuff like that. So this video probably be 2 or 3 hours, just for the people that are watching this in the premiere, just let you know this. And peace be with you. If you're in the premiere, give the Most High praises and glory. Indeed, he's showing his mighty power. No man has the technology to tell the wind to blow and destroy their own blessing. They can't do this. This is not the technology being done by men. There's no such as men has the power to control nature. They can't. The Heavenly Father God that created the heaven and the earth, he controlled the weather, nobody else. The Most High God Almighty do not need men to create up so he can use them to control the weather. No, the Most High doesn't need a man to please his wife for him. He's the Most High God, damn it, he can do whatever he want to, what you want to call it, Mother Nature. This is the Most High's wife. He doesn't need you to stimulate her. Get out of here. He doesn't need you to build some type of a pleasure, some type of object to pleasure her. This is the Most High. He can control it. Get out of here. You have no power to do something like this. Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, you're about to witness in all those videos. There's a holy visitation upon this earth. You will see how the Messiah is destroying their quote unquote their churches, their steeple. He's knocking them out of the ley line. Is that thing even recording right now? Let's see. Is it? Yes, it is. At least that's what I'm getting. But you know, this thing could not. He probably not recording. But anyway, you are going to see how the Messiah is knocking out their antenna that are connected to the ley line. Let us go in the beginning and watch this, okay? We're going to watch probably the whole thing, okay? I'm not quite sure what that is, but there's a clock right here. This is very symbolic. The Messiah say, it is done. Time is up. He knocked down your time. You can see those two giant clocks in there. He's knocking down your time. It's not time is running out. It is done. It is over. There is no such thing. Give me another 2 years. Give me 7 years of tribulation. You know what? Do over. Let's give me another 400 and I will prove myself unto you. None of this garbage. Your time, this is what happened to your time. There you go. Wait, is that a church? Is that a church? It looked like a church. Let me see. Is it a church? At least 4 killed when extreme air conditions Istanbul today. Okay, they didn't give. Okay, a strong judgment day. Oof, oof. What? A strong judgment day style win. What? This is from the Sun. The Sun UK. Is that what that is? Did they say November 30th, a strong judgment style wind tear down the city clock tower, topple trucks mid-drive, and destroy homes and businesses in this shocking footage? You got to be... What? Judgment Day? Well, you know what? Before we move in, let's read the whole thing. On the highway in Istanbul's Beylikdüzü district, some vehicles overturned due to the wind speeding up to 129 kilometers an hour. The people, 129 kilometers an hour? How is that in miles? Let's see. Give me a second. Let's check it. What is 129 kilometers in miles per hour?
129 kilometers is 80.157 miles.
80 miles an hour, okay? 80 miles an hour. Oof, that's a lot. Okay. Oops. 80 miles an hour. The people living in Turkey's west side had a hard time due to strong winds on the last Monday of November. Strong winds, which were effective in big cities of the country, such as Istanbul, Izmir or Izmir Bursa, Balıkesir, and Kanakkale, caused some trees and billboards to fall and various injuries. While the storm created huge waves in the coastal areas, it also caused parts of and roof of some building to fall in the center of the city. Man, the computer is very far from me. The Sun newspaper brings you the latest. No, okay, all right, this is garbage. All right, let's see what the people are saying. The engineers building that tower are probably part of the time dentist. If the weather gets like this regular, then the world will be a mess. The world is already a mess. Hail Mary thought was made of bricks. This goddamn cardboard flying around. Excuse me. 3 trucks blown over in the wind ahead of you. All right, they are making joke. Oh, let's go, Brendan. They are making jokes To them, this is fake. This is CGI, Big Levi. Oh, and yeah, to that scumbag that sent me that stuff about conspiracy theories, the whole thing about Omnicron is being fake. Hey, you can take this thing and shove it, and there you go. That time has run out, brothers. The time is over. The city time clock fell. It seems like on top of it there's some kind of Islamic symbol, like the some mosque thing. Anyway, that time is done. There you go. Okay. All right. It's going to fall. Get out. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Move. Move. Okay. They said 4 people died in there. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me check. Do I have a beat ready here? It seems like I have a beat ready. Let me see. Huh. Yep. Woo! Brothers and sisters, we will not be moved. We will not be moved. Yeah. Yeah. All right then. When the time is right, we will give them. Oh, hey. Why is this thing doing this? There you go. When the time is right, is that thing even recording right now? I gotta keep saying this and stuff. We will. Hey, what the hell? Why this thing keep clicking all the way for? When it's time, because we have too many things open. When like we're halfway, we will give the Most High praises and glory. Hopefully, I'll remember with this song. Because we will not be moved here, man. We will not be dismayed. We will not be moved here, man. All right. Look at this, man. Okay. So, oh hell no. This dude like out, man. Oh, this is the Flash. That dude like, oh hell no. Oh, oh hell no. Okay, the trucks. Oh, this is a hurricane. Hey, flip the trucks, man. Okay, all right. This is a very dangerous thing. See something about the trucks flip, multiple of them. Multiple trucks, man. This is how strong a Javier is. Look at the tree. This is the glory of the Most High. Men do not have the power to cause this. Even if men had that power to cause that, they would have done it to the children of the Lord. They would have come in the hood and done this thing. Yet, this happened in Istanbul. And you got people out there thinking they have time because the third temple is not being built yet. They think they are going to get raptured. Yeah, right. The judgment is worldwide, beloved. This is worldwide. Look at this. Look at this. Run, run. You cannot sleep. Oof. Did you see those guys running? Did they stand boldly in the face of the Father? No, they run like cowards. Look at this. Look at that. Let me see if there's value. Okay, look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. We give the Most High praises and glory, man. Can't make this up, man. Yes, the judgment is in the midst. The Most High is here. There's a holy visitation here, man.
Eyvah eyvah.
You know, the Most High is like the judgment is here, and then, you know, what's up with you? Look at the containers. Oh. Spot, man.
Yoğun rüzgardan dolayı ağaç devrildi.
All right. People are getting hurt. People are oh, it seems like that look like somebody. Okay. Got this. You people are dismayed. You are moved. All praises, all praises. Let us keep on moving, beloved brothers and sisters. We have so much things. Let us keep on moving. Got this. Got this. Got this, brothers. Look at this. Wow. Oh, damn. Woo. Listen to this. That's the power line. The ley line. Listen to this. All praises. All praises. Woo. Thunder voices. Woo. Look at that. Look at this. Oh. That's right. What's the name of this place? Rupture? Is this Orchard? Routine Lounge. Routine Lounge.
Oo, eyvah eyvah.
Oh.
Eyvah eyvah. Of, yok böyle bir şey ya.
Alright, look, those are the mosque, the over there. Okay. Our time run out. This thing has that Islamic thing over there. I believe that has that Islamic, the mosque symbol, the crescent moon and a star in there. All praises, man. All praises to the Most High. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is the glory of the Heavenly Father. That's right. Run from the Most High. Run from His glory. There you go. There you go. Yes, that's what you do. You don't stand boldly in the face of the Most High. You run. You run. All praises to the Most High. Is that thing even recording right now? Is it recording? All right. It is. Let us keep on moving, brethren. This is beautiful. Let's see. What do we have here? Now. Oh, that's pretty much the same
Hi,
thing.
Chav Weather here with a video looking at heavy
But this dude got more information. Let's see what he has to say.
winds hitting Istanbul in Turkey on November the 29th, 2021.
Who's he?
Winds of up to 130 kilometers per hour were
Look
recorded
at
as
this
storms
dude.
hit Istanbul. Planes were grounded due to the force of the wind, with travellers left stranded.
Again, the time is up. Time is done. It is over. Game over. That's it.
Roofs were ripped off of buildings and wooden structures were torn down. Motorists and pedestrians were hit by flying debris.
Oh.
Elsewhere, vehicles such as lorries and boats were blown over by the force of the wind.
This guy grab his shoes first. He out of there. Look at this, man. Look at the damage, man.
This storm continues an extended period of bad weather in the Mediterranean region, with
Bad weather in the Mediterranean region. Why? Because the Most High somewhat rerouted all the storm, all the hurricane unto them. That is why you see Florida catch a break. Because tomorrow is the last day for storm, right? The 30th. Is that what that is? Hurricane season. Let me check this. I believe that's what that is. When is hurricane season in Florida?
According to WPTV, Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30.
Okay, November 30th. So, yes, tomorrow the season is done. Everything is being rerouted unto them, the so-called the Middle East.
storms and floods hitting southern Europe and northern Africa throughout November.
Yes, all November, southern Europe and northern Africa, they being destroyed. They never report that in the news. You won't see this in the news, okay? Or at least they won't make an hyena out of it.
오. 에이, 와 해봐.
Residents were advised to stay indoors during the storm period, which is expected to last for at least one further day. Authorities are assessing the damage caused and helping affected citizens.
All praises, man. This is no joke.
Thank you for watching, with special thanks to my Patreon members. Please
All praises to the Most High. Let us keep on moving, brethren. This is Italy. 18 apocalypse covered Italy with snow. 18
The impressive
hours.
winter storm may have caused the amount of snowfall to rival Italy's 1970 world record.
Apocalypse covered Italy with snow. 18 hours of continuous snowfall buried the city. Now, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, why is those things happening? Why all of a sudden you seeing all those stuff are happening out there, brothers? Why do you think those things are happening? You think those things are happening because men is in control. You think because those things are happening, there's some type of little alien that about to take over the earth, but first they're going to have to destroy it. Those super alien, they got super technology. Instead of they're going to destroy the earth and then they're going to take it over. The so-called elite are doing all those things. You think they are doing this? Nah, this is the Most High. This is the God Almighty that we worship here. This is happening because Genesis 15 verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Indeed, we fulfill this prophecy. 16:19, 2019. We're done. Right after we're done, brothers, 2020, oof. 2020 was remarkable, but 2021 is so far the worst. Every year will be the worst. Why? Because the Most High say right after 2020, also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And you see the Most High is judging the nation with all sort of plagues, the ley line. Okay, the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. What we're just experiencing here is number 10, thunder voices and destroying earthquake. That's why you see this wind. Thunder voices mean the weather. He will use the weather, whether it's tornado, the wind, floods, and all those. They all call it Mother Nature. They all call it climate change. This is the Most High. We give him praises and glory. If you're in darkness, now you have the light. Beloved, let us keep on moving and give the Most High praises and glory for everything that he is doing. This is in Italy. Okay, this is plague number 6. Increase of hail and snow. You are going to see more hail and snow, things you never seen before, like this thing.
According to MediaWeb, 90 centimeters of snow was measured in about 18 hours in the city of Capricotta, which is located about 150 kilometers east of the center of Rome in the Apennine Mountains, at an altitude of 1,421 meters above sea level. In the village of Pesco Costanzo, 75 centimeters of snow also rose. The slow-moving storm Arwen, which caused this huge snow dump in Highland Italy, also triggered a massive hurricane that knocked down trees in Tuscany.
A massive hurricane. Do not listen to those people telling you, "Oh, it was unprecedented." What was like a land like the retro, some wind blow and stuff. Everybody's fine. Yo, what about Will Smith, man? You see that movie Venus, the scenario, those tennis? Did you see? Don't listen to them. This thing is real. It's a hurricane. They are being destroyed because the Mosai somewhat rerouted the hurricane. That's why you don't see Jamaica, Haiti, and the Caribbean getting battered. It's them now. All praises to the Mosai.
As well as other parts of Italy, Bosnia, and Croatia.
Okay.
Strong winds can blow snow into large drifts. In Capricotta, Italy, wind gusts exceeded 100 kilometers per hour. Despite this, there were no reports of destruction or casualties from the authorities.
Of course, from the authorities. They will not report anything unto you, sir. Got this. Okay, increase of hail and snow. Unprecedented. Okay. They never seen anything like this. And we give the Most High praises and glory. Let us keep on moving. This is Spain. November the 29th. Basorai or Basori, Spain. Look at this. Spain, floods, rivers burst banks, leaving cars stranded after heavy rain and melting snow. One side is snow, one side is hurricane wind, and one side is flood. When you run the other side is fire. You go at home, it's popcorn. You cannot escape the Most High wrath, the Most High wrath, the Most High wrath, the Most High wrath. You cannot, yeah. Two rivers in northern Spain burst their banks, which flooded streets following heavy rain and melted snow. This is plague number 10 right here. Look at this, flooding. Look at you people, man. You are dismayed. Look at this. And Alonso Tegi, the Cadagua River flowed violently, cutting off roads. Look at this. The rushing water of the Heavenly Father. Okay, the Most High is not playing, man. One side of Europe is flooding. The other side is wind. The other side is snow and fire. Remember, what is it, Yaya? What is it, sweetie? Wait, I was supposed to go live today. What is it?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for everything. I love you guys. You guys is the best.
Yeah, say it into the microphone.
They can't hear you. Say it again.
Say it into the microphone.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, say it into the microphone.
Thank you, guys.
Good. For what?
And my mom say thank you too.
All right. For what?
Say for the gift card.
For a gift card.
Say you guys is the best.
You guys is the best.
Say shalom, brothers and sisters.
Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Much love, baby. All right, that was my daughter, and I think I'm gonna go live at 8:30 p.m. today. You guys might be seeing that tomorrow. Yeah, that's my daughter. She wait a minute. Did I put that thing to go live though? Because I don't even remember here. I don't know. Did that? I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, I don't know. Let me go ahead because that kid always knocked me off the motion. So she said thank you for that. The sister that sent her that the gift card and the wife, they were so happy, and then they said they gotta come over there and give the Most High great praises and great glory. And then that's my daughter. Thank you to the beloved sister, and you know who you are. Thank you so much for the wife and the daughter. Now, beloved, what you're seeing here is, of course, the Most High glory, and then the people, they are dismayed. They don't know what's going on. Okay, the leaders are not telling them, and most importantly, the church leaders, their pastors, their preachers, their priests are unable to tell them. Look at this. This is not a river. Okay, this is a parking lot. Okay, their priests, their kings, their prince, their princesses, they cannot tell them what's going on. They cannot tell them why this is happening. Okay, look at this. Okay, they cannot tell them why. Why is it? Why is it like this weather is acting like this all of a sudden? Why is it those things never really happen over there in Italy or in Spain? Why is it this happening? They are not telling them. Okay? They are not telling them. Okay? Those people, they are liars. Okay? They are liars. We give the Most High praises and glory. Let us keep on moving. Now, this is the steeple of a church. Shocking visuals. 7.5 magnitude earthquake in Peru. 75 homes destroyed. 7.5. 75 homes. They're all lying, brothers. They all like 75 homes destroyed. Get out of here. 7.5. You know what to do. 75 homes. You know what to do. On the behalf of whom? Who did this? Who knocked down this church? Who knocked down that church? Men do not have the power to committed plague number 10 right here. Okay, we were just in plague number 6. Number 10. Okay, thunder voices and destroying earthquake, also number 5. Destruction by earthquake and the sword. Plague number 5 right here. Who can do this? Who can do this? Those churches are falling. The Most High is shaking them. Look at this. The Most High is shaking the churches. Okay? They are dismayed. What happened? What's happening? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasa? What's going on? They don't know. Our sisters saw this years ago. We had the dreams. We have the testimony of the sister. We were just talking about this. And then it happened. And we give the Most High great praise, great glory for this. All right. So, all those dramatic music, man. Oh, man. You know what? Let me just put this down. Okay, so, and then this is the earthquake that happened in Peru. Okay, Peru is shaken by at least 400 perceptible earthquake every year. You can't make this up. 7.5 magnitude, 75 homes. 7 plus 5 equals 12. 75 homes. 7 plus 5 equals 12. 12 what? 12 tribes. What did they serve? 400 years. You can't make that up. All praises, man. Okay? It's shaking out the whole the whole continent, the whole place. Yet the people, they choose not to say anything. Okay, look at this church. The Messiah is destroying this church. Okay, shaking them, and he's destroying them. We give the Messiah great praise and great glory. He is in the midst. Men cannot do this. Men cannot cause that. Now, this is La Palma, St. Michael Island. We know the Archangel Michael is in the midst. La Palma volcanic lava destroys more homes. They are terrified. They are petrified. They are afraid. Nobody came upon the loin of this lava and stop it with their bare hands. Nobody come up with some type of technology. This thing been going on for 2 months now. None of you come with the technology. You stop this. You can't. You couldn't. You will never be able to do this. And you won't go back to normal. This thing will not stop, and then all the people come back and then dig their houses back again. You can't. You won't be able to do this. You are not in control here. Our Heavenly Father is here, damn it. There is a holy visitation upon this earth, man. Because of all the crime that you committed upon the children of the Heavenly Father, the children of the light. You lie to the entire world. You hide their identity. Okay, let me let this thing, please. You hide their identity. You made them the bottom of the society. You call them blacks. You call them slaves. You call them Negroes. You call them niggers. You call them African American. You call them all sort of name. You did this nonsense unto them. You never tell the world who they are. You mistreat them. You raise a fake people in a fake land. And then you tell those people, you tell the entire world, those people over there are the true chosen. You bless them with money. You never properly translate the books. You said, oh, if you take care of the poor, of the orphan and stuff, that's why you're having all your orphanage. That's not what he's talking about. He's not talking about the actual orphan. We are the fatherless. We are the orphan. We are the captive, the prisoners, because we were and still going under this burden. You did not tell the truth. You lie. This is why all those things are happening. Look at this. Look at this, brethren. Look at you. This is your technology. Okay? This is your technology. Just stand there and watch. There's nothing you can do. Michael already blew the trumpet. The seal have been opened. The sixth seal is open. 6th, 7th seal is right there. Look at this. This thing is spewing. The volcano is giving glory to the Most High. Praises and glory. Praises and glory to the Most High. Look at, this is beautiful. Okay, the volcano is giving praises and glory to the Most High. Yea, indeed. We, of course, give glory and great exaltation unto him. All right, next video. Okay.
Ambulance teams in southern Spain cleared 500 roads and rescued.
Apocalypse in Spain. Snowfall covered the city and turns them into a white desert. Okay, after the flood is going, and then this is going on in Spain.
More than 1,500 people trapped in their vehicles, slowly escaping the country's worst snowstorm in recent memory. Up to 50 centimeters of snow has been recorded since last night.
Okay.
Much of the country remained impassable as roads, railways and air links were disrupted by the storm. Transport Minister José Luis Ábalos said crews had cleared 2 runways at the international airport and departures had resumed. Arrival will start again if time permits. More than 150 roads were impassable. Authorities said all car trips should be postponed and snow chains should be needed for unavoidable trips. They said everyone stuck in their cars because of the snow had been rescued, but hundreds of cars had to be returned after being abandoned by drivers. The storm subsided as it moved east, but authorities are still urging people to stay home to reduce the risk of falls on icy streets.
This is plague number 6 right here. Increase of hail and snow. It's only going to get worse, brothers. Sisters, this is only going to get... Is that thing even recording right now? Yes, it is. You are going to see this, brethren. You are going to see this going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. It's not going to get better. It's not. Those Gentiles are acting like it's nothing. It happened in 1974. It happened in 1971. It happened in 1970s. Why not? Okay. All right then. We'll see. Apocalypse in Australia. Crazy hailstorm destroyed hundreds of cars in Sydney. Let us watch. This is hailstorm. Increase of hail and snow.
Fast-moving storms batter Sydney and the East Coast after tornado warning issued. Storms rolling across New South Wales and southern Queensland have brought large hailstones and heavy rain and even a tornado warning for Sydney this afternoon. There was chaos at Westfield Shopping Centre in Mount Druitt, in Sydney's west, after the roof partially...
And Mount what? Did he say Mount Druitt? Yep, that's Mount Druitt. There was a chaos at Westfield Shopping Center in Mount Druitt. Yes, sweetie, what is it?
Sorry to disturb you. Do you want cheese pizza?
Cheese pizza? Oh.
Cheese pizza. And the other one got pepperoni, so I know you don't want that one.
I'm already eating, baby.
No pizza?
No, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, the other kids. There are so many kids and people here. A lot of people, a lot of kids. Yeah, I don't know. I've been eating, man. I don't know. The most I really work on my appetite, I can't eat that much anymore. I ate something. I don't know. What was it like? I don't know when did I hit this thing. Probably this morning. Is that what that is? Yes, this morning. I don't know. Ever since then, I'm full, and I feel like I don't want to eat anything. But anyway, plague number 6.
Collapsed during the storm. The Bureau of Meteorology, BOM, issued a severe weather warning for large parts of Sydney and the Central Coast around 4 p.m. A tornado warning for parts of Sydney has since been downgraded.
Look at the hailstorm,
very dangerous thunderstorms are still
okay,
in
if this
the area.
thing hits you on your temple, it can kill you.
Thunderstorms are likely to produce damaging...
Okay, so this thing hits you on your temple, it would kill you. It will kill you, man. All right? All right? This thing is serious, man. This is in Australia, all right? You can't make this up, and we are not making this up. This is not CGI. This is not, oh, Big Levi, this is a hoax. Increase of hail and snow, this is a hoax. This is just the elite doing this so they can bring fear. Get out of here. Okay, this is in England. Is that what that is? In the UK? Parts of UK battered by fierce winds and covered with snow. Fierce.
Right onto B1274.
Fierce winds and covered with snow, which is plague number 6 and also plague number 10. All right? It's all over there. Right after the blood moon. Is that thing even? Whoo, right after the blood moon, beloved brothers and sisters. Look at this. Look at what you're seeing. Look at this, man. You can't make this up. Look at the trees. Okay, the trees. The truck flipped, man. Do you know what kind of fierce force it would take to do this type of thing? Okay. Like this. This is England. Okay, the same day it happened over there in Turkey, Istanbul. Okay, it's happening in the UK, so to speak. Let me put this. This is the storm, the snowstorm. At the same time, there is snowstorm, there is wind, there is flooding, there is fire. Everything is going at once, and you want to talk about some kind of gender equality thing. Some dude you call dude, and then he say, hey, man, I'm wingless, you need to call me woman. Get out of here. Scottish Highlands, West Yorkshire, look at this, covered with snow. Increase of hail and snow. Plague number 6, beloved brothers and sisters. If this isn't the Most High, I don't know who that is. You can't make this up. You can't make that up. Let us keep on moving, brethren.
Over to Iran now, where the farmers are fighting for their rights too. They want water. An entire river has gone dry in central Iran. Thousands of farmers have been protesting for more than 3 weeks now. They directed tents on the dry riverbed to make a point, but instead of listening to their demands, the Iranian security forces are now going after them. Here's a report.
Okay. This is not your regular protest site. A river used to flow from right here. When it dried up, some Iranians turned up to protest. This is how they were forced to leave.
They are not telling those people the truth. Why would a river used to flow here dried up? What seems to be the issue here? What seems to be the problem? Why would a river dried up and you're not telling the people, wait a minute, Allah is really mad with us. Well, what did we do to this Allah, man? Did we do something? We must have done something to him in order for him to, they just go after, stop questioning us. That's what they did. They just went after them. Okay, they shoot after them.
Their tents were set on fire. That was the sound of gunfire. Iran's riot police fired that shot. They were tasked with cleaning up the area. Those leaving these camps are the farmers of Isfahan. Their fields are thirsty. These farmers use water from the Zayan Derud River for irrigation.
Okay, look at the river.
But for much of the year now, that river runs dry.
Look at this.
Since the 8th of November, thousands of farmers have been on protest.
Again, when the farmers cannot find water to produce the produce, so to speak, you will have plague number 4, famine. Famine of the world, Gentiles world. Okay, water is a form of cattle. You can, well, this is going to sound backward, but you can actually eat water. When you drink it, when you eat a fruit or whatever food, it has water in it. Okay, it's a form of, water is alive. It's a living thing. You need water. That's why the Most High put the pestilence upon the land, dry up the water, and then you will have plague number 4, famine of the world, which you already have over there. And Afghanistan and place, that's why they are selling little 8-year-old girl to 50-year-old men as wives. Okay, we do not get involved with this because this is those people culture. They've been doing this forever. This is them. We do not judge them, and we are minding our own business. We let those people do whatever they are doing over there, and the AK will focus on the Most High doing. Dry up a river right here. Okay,
they are demanding.
Okay, where those people are standing right there, brothers. This used to be a river. Okay, but there is no. Look, watch this. Watch this. Understand this, brethren. Look at this. Okay, this is those tunnels, so to speak, that you are seeing here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 8 tunnels that you are seeing here, they used to have water passing through there. Okay.
Much of the year now, that river runs dry.
Okay, the river dried up.
Since the 8th of November, thousands of farmers have been on protest. They are demanding the Zayan Derud River back. But instead of water, they got bullets. The fury of the state. Iranian security forces have moved swiftly and fiercely to crush these protests.
Okay, they're asking the government to give them back the water. Okay, all right then. So, and this is the Most High doing this because Those guys, they make themselves look like the Most High. They make themselves that they can resolve everything. Everything that happened, they resolve it because they will set up things, Brethren. Have you ever watched Sherlock Holmes or read or know or watch a movie of Sherlock Holmes? And this is how those guys write things. This is how those police, this is how the Gentiles do stuff. They will set up something, brethren, and then they will work their plan. They will work their plan from the end to the beginning. And then they know everything. And then they will set everything up, and then they will come back and then resolve it. I can deduce that somebody was walking here with one left shoe slightly tilted to the right. And then they will resolve the case. And they will set those things, and people will think like, man, those guys are so smart. Okay, they will purposely go places. The CIA is pretty good with that. They will go in other countries and promote and provoke protest and provoke so-called manifestation. They will provoke, they will pay people to go in the street burning, crashing, and they know people love bandwagon. They will destabilize countries. Now, look at the U.S. You don't even need to pay people. Don't listen to those conspiracy theories keep saying, oh, those are agents. They pay those guys to do this. Don't get out of here. The people are peace. Those people are not here because they pay them. There's an actual river that they used to feed on. They used to drink this water. They used to take this water and then grow their food. It's not there anymore. So now they come to those guys. Now they face a real issue. They face a real task, a real problem. They have no solution. They don't know what to do. And then when they don't know what to do, they resolve to anger. They resolve to violence. They are shooting those people. They are killing those people. They are murdering those people. Because you're questioning them. You say, how come, what happened? How can you guys did not see this? Where were your scientists? This is a whole freaking river. It is dry.
Just like the last time.
Okay, this is used to be all rivers. Okay?
Similar protests had broken out earlier in July. Iranians in southwest Kazakhstan were on the streets. They too wanted water, but they got bullets.
Yes. Remember that one in July? Yeah, that guy shoot them.
Droughts are now common in Iran. 2021 is one of the driest years in the history of the country, and everyone is affected.
Look at the boats.
From urban households to villages. The reason is a major depletion of groundwater. Key lakes and sources of water are running dry.
They are.
And the shortages will get worse. In the next 50 years, aquifers in 12...
Bullish. In the next 50 years. You know what? Let me take the 50 years. Let's replace the next 50 days. Talking about 50 years. It did not take years for this thing. It's like a moment in 2020. This thing was running full, and then boom, it's all dry up. Get out of here. 50 years. Get out of here.
12 out of 31 Iranian provinces are expected to go dry.
Get out of here.
Iran can't expect any help from the neighborhood either. There is a water crisis in Iraq and Syria too. 12 million people are at risk. Earlier this year, Iraq wanted more water from Syria. But Syria itself is battling the worst drought in 70 years.
70 years. 70 years, 70 shepherds, 70 weeks of Daniel. Okay. The 70 elders. We give the Most High praises and glory. Omicron, 70.
Earlier this month, a major reservoir in Idlib completely dried up. Water is already among the most scarce commodities in the world, but in West Asia, the scarcity is taking the form of a crisis.
It is
one
a crisis.
That is increasing the risk of more conflict.
Okay, look at the river. Look at the rivers, dry. Look at this bridge, dry. The rivers are drying up. Yet, the media is not making an ayin out of it. Yet, you have to go to those so-called Elamites over there to get your news. Nobody, I didn't even know about that. They'll say, "Oh, Big Levi, I mean, it's like a season. It's like this is CGI. They just press a button in the computer, the water is gone and stuff. Get out of here. This is the Most High drying up the waters. Meanwhile, in Africa, meanwhile in the Caribbean, meanwhile in Jamaica, which is the land of wood and water, they got plenty of those things. All praises to the Most High. Yay.
36-year-old Sarah Kalin is charged with murder for a shooting in Conifer Sunday morning. Jefferson County deputies responding to reports of a shooting just before 1 Sunday morning found a man dead inside a camper. The sheriff's department says Kalin left in a truck but was arrested shortly after. In 2006, Kalin was charged with attempted murder, assault, menacing, and firing a gun while drunk. She was convicted of 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and sentenced to 6 years in prison.
Oh boy.
In 2014, she was convicted of felony menacing and given 2 years probation, but was sentenced to 90 days in jail after her probation was revoked 3 times. In 2017, she was sentenced to 60 days in jail for assault and resisting arrest. Katie Johnston for CBSN, Denver.
All praises to the Most High. Now you got this woman right here, keep killing people, shooting people every time she get drunk. Sarah, or Sarai, the wife of Abraham, Kalin. We give the Most High praises and glory. This is plague number 9. Execution by the sword. Okay, this woman, she just killed this dude, and she has a history of doing this.
Colorado first for you this morning in Adams County. The sheriff's office has arrested a man accused of killing his girlfriend. Police took Jeffrey Aschenbrenner into custody yesterday. They say his girlfriend was found inside a red sedan with a gun.
Jeffrey Aschenbrenner, he killed his girlfriend in Adams County.
Shot wound early Saturday morning. This happened in the area of East 128th Avenue and Piccadilly Road. The woman was taken to the hospital where she later died. The suspect is now facing multiple felony charges, including first-degree murder.
Again, this is plague number 9, execution by the sword.
As the holiday weekend wraps up, there has been a stretch of tragedy on Harris County roads. Zach Tawatari spoke with the DA's office about one of the common dangers this time of year can bring.
In about 36 hours, officials say there were 7 deadly crashes. And tragically, they say 8 people have been left dead on Harris County roads.
Likely. You can't make this up. The destruction is in the midst. The ley line is in the midst. 36 hours. You know what to do. 7 crashes. You know what to do. 8, no more. 36 hours, brothers. Now, this reminds me something. I just ordered a dash cam camera because I wanted to get one, and the Most High blessed me, and I bought the dash cam camera. And today is what they are calling a Cyber Monday, and then Amazon had a sale. One of them that used to cost like $299, and then I got it for like $150. It was like 50% off. I got it for $150. There is one for $90. I will highly suggest the people, just like I told the brethren, the sister, to get the Ring camera. They are pretty good. You'll be surprised the amount of crap you'll cut in your Ring camera at your home. And today, when I was outside, we went to Walmart as always because we got a lot of people in the house coming in and out, especially children. So when I was going to go pick up the wife, she was doing the shopping, I was doing the video, and then she called and I left, and I met a neighbor, the neighbor that stay above me. You guys know they got children that stomp the ground. So they are full-blown Christian, so-called Haitian Christian. They have a church, they are pastors and wife. And I respect that, you know, and the Most High did not call everybody, okay? I never even attempt to tell them anything about the Heavenly Father or anything about the Mosai, or being a Hebrew Israelite, the tribe of Levi. I never did, and I'm not interested unto this. The Mosai never put it in my spirit to talk to them. But she always see me and give glory to God. Say, well, how your mother and stuff? A very nice little lady. Glory to God, and then praise Jesus and stuff. And she always say those things unto me, and then she walk away. So today, when I was going to get the wife, she saw me. She said, "Where's your mother?" Because they both speak Creole. I said, "No, Mama, she go to work. She's doing all right." She said, "Tell her for me, it is with heavy heart that I report unto her that the friend, my best friend, the one that I knew, the one that I told her, she got involved in a car crash, a car accident in I-95 the other day. She went to the hospital. She said there's no way she could make it, and then she went in Haiti. She died of pneumonia. She caught pneumonia and she died over there." And she said the accident killed her. And in my head, I'm like, no, the accident didn't kill her. Well, first the pneumonia killed her, but and then the Mosai killed her, and of course the ley line took her. And while she told me that, and she had a great sense of sorrow, a great sense of sadness come upon her, and I give the Mosai praises and glory, then I walk away. Then people don't realize why those things are happening is because there's a holy visitation one, and the ley line is switched. You cannot travel the way that you used to travel anymore. If you are not in this truth, if the Mosai is not anointed you cannot travel like this, whether it's by land, by air, by the sea, or train, or armways, or train track. You can't. So that's why you see those things happening. 8 dead and 7 crashes in 36 hours. 8, the new beginning is here. And 7, perfection. 36, 3.6, destruction in Harris County. Give me a second. Let me go check this thing. I'll be back. Oh, an hour. All right. Again, to you, it's instant, but to me, it's been like 10 minutes, I guess. Now, that's why they are seeing this, brothers, okay? It's the ley line, okay? They never seen things like this. Let's read the comment a little, then we'll watch the video. This never end is just an effed up normal. Yes. Thank you, Jean Kazama. This, let me give this dude a like right here. This will never end. It's just an effed up normal until it happened to one of your family members. I hate that this keeps happening. And he's right. These last months are the most deadliest times of the year. And those people do not understand why. They think it's because of drunk drivers. They think it's because of some kind of people are driving too fast. That's not what that is, brothers. Okay, this is the ley line. Let us keep on going.
Every year we talk about this, and we talk about
Sean Tier,
the odds and the chances of these type of tragic weekends happening right around what are supposed to be the most wonderful times of the year.
Is an assistant DA and runs the vehicular crimes unit. He says the holiday season can present as much joy as pain.
6-week stretch from Thanksgiving to New Year's is historically one of the deadliest months, or 6 weeks, in the entire year, every year.
One of those fatal wrecks took place late Saturday night. Police say 62-year-old Sabino Martinez and his wife, 60-year-old Lilia Angon, were struck while turning onto Veterans Memorial Drive.
Okay, well, hang on. Well, they wanted to go ahead and celebrate some garbage holiday anyway. Let's see their age again. Did he say 6-year-old? Hang on.
Police say 62-year-old Sabino Martinez.
Okay, 62.
And his wife, 60-year-old Lilia Angon.
Okay, 60 years old. It seems like he says 6 years old, but anyway.
Were struck while turning onto Veterans Memorial Drive. Both were killed. The driver who hit them survived. Tier says he showed signs of intoxication, and after a law enforcement and residual blood draw, he's currently being charged with driving while intoxicated.
This is the ultimate shock and the ultimate loss.
According to Tier, at least half of this weekend's crashes are expected to be alcohol-related. Harris County, he says, leads and has led the nation in alcohol-related fatalities on roads for the last 22 years.
Right.
Okay, I thought that was North Dakota, but anyway.
Share. get a cab, have a designated driver, whatever the option is. You've got to take one of them, because the second you get behind the wheel, all bets are off.
For families like this couple who leave behind 2 daughters and 2 grandkids.
Okay, those are husband and wife, man. And they are no more. All right, so people will find a way to explain to you those people are paid actor. It's fake. This is CGI. The news try to scare you. Let's go, Brandon. All this scumbag stuff. Because they refuse to accept reality. And this is real.
Because of someone else's decision, life will never be the same.
The families of these 8 people are never, ever going to think of Thanksgiving the same way. They're never going to have the same holiday experience that we all get to have because of the selfish actions of someone else.
Okay, so those people are celebrating some Thanksgiving stuff. Hey, we keep telling people, man, stop doing this thing, but hey, whatever, dog.
Zach Tawatari, KHOU 11 News.
And we give the Most High all praise, all glory for doing this. All praises, man. Crazy.
And welcome back, everyone, here to Live Now from Fox as we continue to bring you the top stories and headlines from across the country. Next story here, just a terrible one that we have to bring to you out of Lancaster, California, where a woman was shot and 4 children shot to death as well. Let's get the very latest right now from Fox 11's Gigi Brassetti that's joining us here live at the scene. Gigi.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, everyone from Lancaster, California. If you're not familiar with the area, we're about almost 80 miles outside of downtown Los Angeles. And this is where homicide detectives are trying to piece together exactly what happened in that home that you are seeing there, where late last night, a mother arrived home to find her 4 children all shot to death, including an infant boy just months old, and nearby the
Wow. All 4 children shot to death, brethren. Again, this is plague number 9. It's a horrible thing, brethren, okay? But hey, there's a holy visitation here, and they are not telling those people why. Okay, let's watch this and see if they have any update.
Body of her mother also shot to death, the children's grandmother. Now, the sheriff's department was called, and
so they find a grandmother and 4 children shot to death in Lancaster, California. So somebody went in there and take 5 people, and yet this barely make the news. No hyena is being made it out of this. This barely made the news. This is not a MS. Okay, this is 5 people, no more. And it's not an MS. It's not in the news. It's not all over CNN and Fox News. What is a mass shooting?
According to Wikipedia, there is a lack of consensus on how to define a mass shooting.
Okay, they used to say like 4 or 5. Let me see. Okay, there you go. CBS, okay, so they define, CBS define mass shooting to you, okay? There's a new mass, 3 hours ago? Dayton mass shooter before rampage, FBI final report, Oregon shooter fantasizes about mass shooting. Anyway, CBS defines that a mass shooting is an event involving the shooting not necessarily resulting in death of 5 or more people, sometimes 4 with no cooling. 5 or more. So you got this fellow, I don't know what happened here, this grandmother, okay, that is no more, and 4 children. So it's 5 of them that are no more, but nothing is being said. It's not making anywhere. Because it's happening so much. So yeah, they don't know what happened here. All right.
almost simultaneously, at the same time the scene was developing here at the Lancaster, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Station, a man showed up saying he wanted to turn himself in. He is believed to be the children's father, and he is now being questioned by homicide detectives as they piece together what happened here. But ultimately, Mike, this is obviously a crime so heinous, there is no rhyme or reason to it. It is beyond reason. 4 children dead, all of them under the age of 12. We're talking about a little girl and her 3 brothers, including
all of them under the age of the 12 tribe. Okay. Excuse me.
Reason. 4 children dead, all of them under the age of 12. We're talking about a little girl and her 3 brothers, including that baby not even 1 year old, and the children's grandmother. Mike?
Yeah, just a terrible headline there, no doubt. In this neighborhood, is there neighbors coming out, and are they just in so disbelief as everyone else is?
We talked to one neighbor who lives on the other side of that house, and she said, yes, this is a fairly new development, Mike. So not a lot of neighbors have come out right now. We think they may have been out last night. This all happened at about 10:30 last night. That is when the mother arrived home to find this gruesome scene.
Yeah, just very, very terrible. Fox 11's Gigi Grassetti joining us here with the news. Thanks so much for giving us that update. We appreciate it.
So let's see if they have any update. Oh wow, that's live now, folks. That's 1.5 million, 1.55 million subscribers. Damn. Okay, this is horrific, absolutely horrendous. Okay, kill the grandmother, man. Kill her and 4 children. They don't know who did this. It could be the father. Wait, did they say something about the Omicron variant? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, they haven't get any update yet. Okay. All right, they haven't get the update yet. Well, that's Fox News anyway, so. That was 2 days ago. 3 people shot at South Point Mall. Tacoma Mall shooting witness. So that was an MS, you know, and then they didn't say that much about it, but let's listen to what happened, okay? Let's listen to the people.
And we were in there for about 15 minutes, and I went to get in line to buy something, and Eddie had heard shots. And next thing I heard was a stampede of people running through the center of the mall, and about 20 of them came running in our store. And security, or not even security, the staff went and locked that front door. There were still people trying to get in, but you can't. And they sent us all to the back of the store and had us all get low. And a couple minutes later, they got us all in the back room. There's about 44 of us in the back room, and we were back there for about an hour and a half, waiting. In the meantime, the staff was talking to police, and we had the police blotter on, and we were listening, and then the police went and changed their channel on us, so we couldn't find out anymore what was happening, but most of our information came from that.
Wow, and you know, it's just such a traumatic experience during a holiday weekend, and you guys were just there to buy a couple things, and then something like this happens. How thankful do you feel to be out here right now?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Yeah, what a blessing that, you know, nobody that we saw knew was hurt. Unfortunately, we heard some people did get hurt. But,
there you go. What a blessing. Now you people all start acknowledging, you know, excuse me. Now, you people all start acknowledging the blessing. What a blessing, you know. Amen. We are alive, and hey, some people actually got shot, man. We don't know what's going on, but hey, thank goodness we are alive, man. Because yeah. Now, brethren, that's what that is, man. People start acknowledging the blessing now. All praises.
You know, yeah, we were very blessed to be safe and to be in a calm environment. You know, again, hats off to the staff for keeping everybody informed and secure. And it was really good to see. Unfortunate to see that we have protocols for these sort of things in place, and that we have well-trained staff that really know how to keep people in control. And yeah, here we are able to talk about it. That's a blessing for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had heard the police blotter talking about 2 people that had been shot, and then we had heard that there was 1 dead and the other 2 were injured. That's what was coming through on the police scanner until they switched it over.
Oh, boy.
So, but yeah, it was. I mean, we could have just left and not been part of any of it. And of course, we thought, there's nothing else to do. Let's just go wander the mall. And next thing you know, we're here until closing. So, yeah.
I mean, just some tense moments, and both Ari and Eddie live in Tacoma, and obviously this is your neighborhood mall. Just to kind of see it in this state, because, obviously we can't really show all of the police lights, but it is just covered from block to block. I mean, the entire perimeter of this mall, police lights. Is it pretty stunning to see?
Yeah, I'll say what was stunning for me is when the police finally came, because they went door to door to every store. And when they got to our store, every single one of them had rifles. I'd say there were like 50 or 60 escorting us out. We followed one, and all the way down the trail there was somebody escorting us out. And then when we walked out, police were asking, did you see the shooter? Please, if you did, come talk to us. So, but yeah, to see that many rifles in one, location was pretty intimidating as well.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
But they were prepared, and they kept a happy face and kept us calm as well. The police were incredible.
What was it like when they told you that it was safe to leave the store that you were sheltering in place in?
It was a huge relief. I mean, the staff made it clear that they couldn't force anybody to stay, and very few people left the store while we were being kept back in the back room. But yeah, it was a huge relief that, okay, great, whatever's going down hopefully is over and no more people are going to get hurt, and that hopefully we can get home and, get back to our lives. But yeah, no, it was a huge relief for sure.
Yeah.
All praises to the Most High, man. Yeah, so you see, those people can't have any peace, beloved, okay? They can't have any peace. No matter what they do, it's always an issue with them, okay? It's always an issue. They always go somewhere, and then something happened to them. They can't enjoy the blessing. It's just MS nonstop. Everywhere they go, it's an issue. Everywhere they go, beloved, is just an issue. So now those people are humble themselves, and they all start appreciating the blessing, because they never, beloved, get into things like this. They never witness anything like that. That's why they are so grateful, like, yo, man, we are grateful. Yo, man, we are this, and stuff like that. Okay, so all praises to the Most High, man. All right, let us keep on moving.
Here, 3 people, including a little boy, are hurt after a deadly fire at a home near Midway Airport. Chopper 2 spotted smoke coming out of this roof of a home at 64th and Menard. It was around 6:30 this morning. We've now learned a woman in her 60s has died there. Really sad situation. Another woman in critical condition. So was a 7-year-old boy. And a man was also hurt but expected to be okay. A neighbor tells us he helped a grandfather inside the home break windows and carry that little boy outside.
And as he broke the windows out, he brought him out. He was laying there. I grabbed him, took him across the street. Then I went back, helped his mother out. She was coming out of the window, and just went and just helped him. That's it, just anybody would have done the same.
The fire department says the fire started in the basement of the home.
All praises to the Most High. Yeah, so as you can see, this is plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the city. Okay, let me see. Yes, this thing, it is recorded. You can see that a lot of things are going on, beloved. So we must be careful, and we must pay attention to what's happening out there, and so we can give the Most High praises and glory. Let us move to the next.
New tonight, the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office is investigating a crash involving one of their own deputies. A deputy hit and killed a pedestrian just before 5 o'clock this morning. ABC Action News reporter Sarah Hollenbeck is driving Tampa Bay forward, finding out what makes this area so dangerous for walkers and the 2 safety fixes that could be in the works.
From the front office of SK Stones on 66th Street North, Yanira Soto says she sees crashes and risky behavior nearly every day.
I see it often where people cross where they're not supposed to.
Just before 5 o'clock this morning, the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office says 29-year-old Deputy William Morgan hit and killed a pedestrian on 66th Street just south of Ulmerton Road. Detectives say the man was crossing 66th Street and was not in a crosswalk. Investigators say Deputy Morgan tried to...
So 66th Street, the ley lines and all that, but hey.
...revive the victim, but he died at the scene. We spoke with people who live and commute in this area of 66th Street, and they say there's two main problems. It's extremely dark, and check out the distance from the crosswalks. There's that one all the way down on Ulmerton, or people have to commute all the way down to this light that you see down here, meaning they either dart across the street or have to walk a long distance to the crosswalks. We went to transportation experts to find out what, if anything, can be done.
Bull. This is the ley line. Bull. And what this dude name?
We would like people to cross at the crosswalk and go to the intersection where...
With Blenton. It's not what that is, with Blenton.
It's protected potentially by a signal. But if that's 1,200, 1,500 feet or 2,000 feet out of direction from where you want to go, particularly in the heat and humidity or rain, people aren't going to do that.
Whit Blanton at Fort Pinellas is making a push to put more mid-block crosswalks along streets with a long distance between intersections. Lighting is another major factor. FDOT plans to add more lighting to corridors across Tampa Bay starting next year.
More lighting at nighttime, it definitely will work because it's really dark in here.
Blanton says transportation leaders need to get creative as more apartments sprout up on major roadways, bringing more pedestrians to high-speed corridors.
We're on a pace to set some unfortunate new records here in Pinellas County with fatalities. And that's car versus car, car versus pedestrian, car versus bicyclist. They're all up.
In Largo, Sarah Hollenbeck, ABC Action News.
All praises to the Most High. The ley line is very active, man. And they are not telling the people the truth. Like the men say,
these young men say they've run out of options, and that's why they've returned to the streets.
Okay, so
Lebanon's
like they say that the dudes say they are on track to beat the record, you know, because they are seeing, brethren, that so many fatal accidents are happening over there. All praises, man.
Economy has all but collapsed.
We are hungry and tired. Buying meat for our children is a dream. We are living a life of humiliation.
That's what it is for us, man, Ahmed. And like we've been saying here, what you're calling the Lebanese, they own 99.99% of the wealth in Haiti. So they basically control Haiti. So that's why you see Lebanese is going, well, not going. Lebanese is down the septic tank. You know, Lebanese is done. I mean, Lebanon is going down the septic. It is down the septic tank, and it is done. That's why you see the explosion in Beirut. All those protests the other day, there was like a bunch of people got killed. There were protests and this thing, and the media is not making fun of those people. They are not dragging them, and again, we call that making an hyena out of this. They are not like going around and vilify those people. They keep it very quiet. So you have to go overseas, those guys, to know what happened. And if this happened in Haiti, it would be all over the place and stuff like that. So we give it. Oh boy, I'm so tired. We give the Most High praises and glory for all those things that he is doing. This is your turn now. This is Esau's trouble and the Gentiles tribulation, aka Somedi 3.
There is no end in sight for the financial meltdown. The country needs international financial assistance, but politicians are not reforming a state riddled with corruption.
The politicians are destroying us. They made us poor. These young men don't have jobs.
The crisis is not new, but it's got worse because the government lifted its subsidies on essential goods due to a lack of foreign reserves.
The money dried up. The money that the so-called international bankers have, it's drying up. Okay.
The fallout of the economic collapse has left 3/4 of the population poor, and the United Nations is warning of even worse conditions if no solutions are found. The local currency, the lira, continues to lose its value against the dollar.
Things are so
It's affecting
expensive.
purchasing power, while a cash-strapped state has so far failed to give the poor promised financial aid. All the while, inflation is climbing.
The dollar's exchange rate fluctuates every hour. That's why we don't put prices on goods, since they are adjusted all the time.
The crisis began in late 2019. Authorities used force to end the nationwide
Late 2019. Again, the moment we're done with our punishment, so to speak, they start theirs. Late 2019, and all those things are happening. And again, beloved, when you watch this, all right, it's gonna be number 4, famine of the world. They already have that famine over there, okay? So and those people, they are going to hell over there, and they can't even put prices on their food because the money fluctuated every hour. So when you go buy food, they're gonna have to check in the market how much is it? Is it low? Is it high? Or is it the same? And then they will charge you something. You cannot just buy stuff and then they have a price upon it. Okay, so those people need to panic. All right, so our brothers and sisters over here, we just chill and give the Most High praises and glory.
protest movement and fought about cabinet seats for more than a year. They formed a government in September, but it hasn't met for 6 weeks now because of new political divisions.
In Lebanon, we're not like any other country where people going to the state, things would change, because we're not only confronting a government, we're confronting a government which is backed up with a very powerful militia who've been playing around in the region, which is Hezbollah.
But many warn growing poverty could change that.
We don't have money to buy bread and medicine for our sick family members. We can't cope with the situation.
Many have lost faith in a political class blamed for ruining the economy after decades of corruption.
Now you guys don't have faith after 2019. The moment 2019 is done, you guys had faith when you were sucking up everything that our people have over there in Haiti. You were sucking up everything our people have worldwide, in Africa, over here in the fourth part, all over. All of a sudden, your government, do not have the power again to suck up the money. The so-called world banker, they are poor now. Your Rothschild, they always make those guys look like God. They are a bunch of poor bastards. They can't do anything right now. They broke. They can't stop this. They're not going to bring no new world order. They ain't going to bring none of this nonsense. Those guys are secure in their bunkers right now, and they are praying now. Please don't find me. See, they are not backed up by international allies. That means the U.S. abandoned them. That's why we give the Most High praise, glory for everything. Let us keep on moving, brothers and sisters.
This morning, Catholic church services in Camel will be a little bit different. With 2 churches closing, all parishioners will be going to a service at a central location. First News reporter Hannah Erdman is outside St. John the Baptist this morning explaining what led to the change. Hannah, good morning.
Good morning. Today, the Youngstown Diocese has officially closed 2 churches here in Camel, and that is St. Lucie Church and St. Joseph the Provider. Both those churches are closing.
Why?
And it was all due to finances. It came down to a budget problem.
They are closed because of finances. How ironic. Finances, you said. Did you say chocolate? Yes, sir. With or without nuts. Chocolate? Did you say finances? What seems to be the problem in the priesthood of Mahan? Now they are so broke now. The parishioners, a lot of people are staying home, man. They are not going to those damn churches anymore, man. No more of that spiritual orgy. They don't go there. They don't give the money to the church anymore. So it seems they have a budget. Why can't you guys, why can't you people call the so-called the Vatican and ask them, hey man, hey, what's up? So, we got a little issue down there and we're about to close and we need those, we need to keep the people in darkness. How about you sending some of that stuff over there, They can't. Let us listen. 27 in her shirt. Daddy? Yes, sweetie. You need a pen? Yeah. I had a pen, yeah? Oh, can you get Daddy little box, little red box that has a little bottle over there? My little shower box, yeah. It's right in front of you. Yes. Here you go. Hang on. Give me. I give it back to you so you can put it over there. Whoa. Because Daddy been coughing. So I help Daddy control the cough. Yeah, what are you doing? Put it back. No, put it in the way it was. You don't need to go show this to Mommy. Put it there. Put it back. Good. What are you doing? Sweetie, leave it over here. Just leave it. No, leave everything over here. All right, put it down. Put it down. There you go. Now you can go ahead and close the door. Is that thing even recording right now? Oh, yes, it is. So it seems like oh boy, my daughter, she keep knocking me off. They have a financial issue. Let us listen again.
And it was all due to finances. It came down to a budget problem.
With
a debt of nearly $850,000, the parish could not afford to keep all three churches running.
A debt of 800.
Churches are closing, and it was all due to finances. It came down to a budget problem. With a debt of nearly $850,000, the parish could not afford to keep all three churches running.
$850,000 in debt. How? We told you those people don't have the money they're claiming they have. The money being drying up for years. They don't have that money, brethren. It's been drying up. They do not have it. Those people are liars. They keep talking about, oh, we are the rich. No, this money is dried up. You guys owe more money than you have. You have none. You guys are just like Trump. And all of you guys should get another job. I will suggest you be a broker.
The suggestion to have only one church exist has been in the talks since 2015. Bishop David Bonner said the decision to close the churches was painful.
Oh, no,
he knows they represent refuge and are filled with family history.
Represent refuge? Refuge for whom? Refuge to what? What? You know what refuge? What is it? Is it spiritual refuge or physical? That thing is none.
So this morning, all the parishioners in Camel will be coming here to St. John the Baptist Church in Camel for service, which starts at 9 this morning. Live in Camel, Hannah Erdman, First News, Sunday morning.
All praises to the Most High, man. Okay, those whorehouses are being closed down because they don't have the money. Why? A lot of people that used to come to them are no more, beloved. $850,000, brothers. In one Sunday, they could have this money done. But those whores are no more. The people that used to come to those churches are gone. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh. Let us keep on moving.
Here, 3 people, including a little boy, are hurt after a deadly fire at a home near Midway Airport. Chopper 2 spotted smoke coming out of this roof of a home at 64th and Menard. It was around 6:30 this morning. We've now learned a woman in her 60s has died there. Really sad situation.
Well, 127, you know what step we are in. Who's in the midst right here? All praises to the Most High. 64th and Menard. 6 plus 4 equals what? 1 plus 2 plus 7 equal what? And who's in the midst? All praises to the Most High.
Really sad situation. Another woman in critical condition. So is a 7-year-old boy. And a man was also hurt but expected to be okay. A neighbor tells us he helped a grandfather inside the home break windows and carry that little boy outside.
Oh, that's the same dude. All right, they didn't give that much details though. They just say something else and then they didn't say anything. But step number 10, and Michael is in the midst. All praises.
Candles have been lit and prayers said for a 12-year-old who was fatally shot while playing in the yard on Thanksgiving. Angel Domingo Gaspar Gallegos was reported.
Angel Domingo Gaspar Gallegos. Is that what that is? Oh, hey, there you go. That's what it is. This dude name is literally Angel Domingo, which is Sunday, I believe. Gaspar Gallegos was reportedly spent time and he got shot and he got killed. An angel was celebrating Thanksgiving and then he's no more.
Reportedly spending time with about a dozen cousins in a California backyard when family members say a stray bullet came through.
So he's 12 years old. His name is Angel. He was spending time with a dozen what? Let me see. Is that what that is?
Dozen cousins
a
in
dozen
a California
cousins,
backyard.
12 cousins. So Angel, which is 12, was spending time with 12 cousins, and then he got somebody threw a bag of popcorn in the midst of him, and the angel being no more. Let's listen to it again.
Candles have been lit and prayers said for a 12-year-old who was fatally shot while playing in the yard on Thanksgiving. Angel Domingo Gaspar Gallegos was reportedly spending time with about a dozen cousins in a California backyard when family members say a stray bullet came through our fence and struck him in the back on Thursday. Police say Angel was transferred to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. A vigil was held on Saturday at the home where the shooting took place. Members of the community, as well as law enforcement, showed their support for the Gallegos family.
It's a
A
horrible
GoFundMe page, which described Angel as joyful and full of life, is raised.
Please help rest our angel in peace. The angel of peace. Who is the angel of peace? I'm not quite sure. Could be Gabriel. Who is the angel of peace?
According to Wikipedia, the Angel of Portugal, also referred to as the Guardian Angel of Portugal, the Holy Guardian Angel of Portugal, the Custodian Angel or the Angel of Peace, Anjo da Paz, is celebrated as the Guardian Angel of Portugal.
I should have said, who's the guardian angel of peace? Crap. Why they keep giving me that Portugal garbage? Archangel carrying the Portuguese shield. Portugal is a guardian? The angel of Portugal. Is that what that is? Is there an angel of peace? I believe it's Gabriel. Who's angel of peace in Christianity? Yeah, Saint Gabriel. Yeah, it is Gabriel. Yeah. So we know that little boy, that's Gabriel. Gabriel's the angel of peace and also the angel that brought the great justice. Yeah, Gabriel. Of course, Michael too. September 29th with angels Michael and Raphael Catholic churches. So I get jack all stuff. So yeah, it's Gabriel. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Gabriel in the midst right here. Angel of peace. Angel in peace. So Gabriel being very active lately over there in those places. We give the Most High praises and glory, man.
Raising funds for the memorial and hospital expenses. San Diego police are asking people to come forward with any information as they investigate whether this was an intentional or accidental shooting. There have been no persons of interest identified or arrests made.
Crazy,
this is
man.
Inside Edition Digital.
This bullet could have formed anywhere and killed this angel, so to speak. And we know Gabriel is in the midst. All praises.
Good evening, I'm Kendall Green. We're following up on that breaking news we brought you earlier tonight. A woman in her 60s was found dead in Glen Burnie home after an officer-involved shooting this afternoon.
Again, both of them is plague number 9. Execution by the sword. All praises to the Most High. Let's check if it's recording. All right, it is.
WRT News' Abby Isaacs details just what happened.
A neighbor's doorbell camera captured the amount of time.
Abby Isaac. Isn't Abby, what does Abby, I think Abby is the Abba. I'm not quite sure, but Isaacs is in the midst, all right? The Don Don child is here, a.k.a. Raphael. Okay, Raphael brought us the Don Don child, okay? Well, the Don Don child was announced by the 3 angels, Raphael, in Genesis chapter 18, it was Raphael, Gabriel, and Michael, or Michael. That was the 3 angels that came in. But precisely, it was announced by, it was Gabriel that came in and announced the Don Don child, and then Raphael was the one who talking to Sarai, and Michael was standing guard, and then after that they went and they destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. All praises to the Most High.
Times officers tried to use non-lethal force before shooting the suspect.
The deadly 45-second encounter started off like this.
45 seconds, you know what to do. And it's right here. Drop the gun, drop the gun.
Doorbell camera audio reveals the tense moments and the effort officers took trying to get the man to surrender. Anne Arundel County Police say they got a call from a woman at 1:30 Sunday afternoon, saying a male family member chased her and a juvenile out of the house at knife point, and she was worried for the safety of an elderly woman who lives there.
The female also advised that when she was in the house, she noticed blood.
When officers arrived at the home on Braden Loop in Red Oak Crossing, no one answered the door, so they forced entry and found the man still armed. Officers shot beanbags at him, but they had no effect.
Beanbags?
They tased him.
I do not pick up restricted call. All right, I just got off the phone with Brother Jules, brother Jules from Canada. So, we're talking about the plates. There are other plates that the Most High will give unto us to translate, and we will pray about that. We'll ask him if it is his will, let it be so. And then if it is, hey, all praises to the Most High. Let us keep on moving, brothers, okay?
Still nothing changed. When the man raised his weapon towards police, an officer shot and killed him. Then officers searched the home.
In a closet mudroom type room, officers did unfortunately discover the deceased body of that missing female suffering from apparent trauma.
Police closed down the area, dozens of officers responding to the neighborhood.
Obviously, this is a very traumatic scene for everyone involved. We have a family who's impacted, our officers who are impacted. Our hearts go out to this family.
The Maryland Attorney General's office is handling the investigation. In Glen Burnie, Abby Isaacs, WMAR 2 News.
All praises to the Most High, man. The sword is heavy in the land. Execution by the sword. And we know this because the Most High gave us all the warnings. He gave us all the dreams. He gave us all the visions. We see all those things. Okay. We are not making this up. Okay. Because this is real. And we give the Most High praises and glory, man. The horse, excuse me. The horsemen of the apocalypse, they are in the midst, they are riding. Okay, so we have all sort of dreams, we have all sort of things we post. Okay, this is one of the horse. Somebody said this is a dinosaur dragon, and TD Jake Swagger Jack. Okay, this is the face, our face, and the angels. Okay, the plume. And all that, and all those things, they are here, brothers. Okay, we have all those things are there. So we post, we study, brothers. Okay, all those things, you can go ahead and look at them. We are not making this up. Okay, like I said, brothers. Okay, let me see. So, like I said, beloved, it will come a time, those people gonna come. They have to come to us, for them to get enlightenment, to get the light, because day by day, the world is sinking into darkness, and we are getting closer to the light. And everything that happening right now, the sword, like this priest have in his hand, because that's when that thing just began, and it will continue. It will move. Give me a second. It will move, and then it will happen. Yes, baby. Yeah, I'm doing the video. What's going on? All right. I keep getting interrupted. Well, I was supposed to go live, but anyway, all praises to the Most High, man. Let us keep on moving, brethren.
News comes from Orange County this afternoon. A father of 12 is gunned down. Orlando police say they found the man dead at the Timber Sound Apartments off Raleigh Street. West 2's Marley Martinez just got to the scene. Marley, what have we learned so far?
Well, we learned that the man who was killed was a father of 12. That's according to his family. And this is where the shooting happened, at Timber Sound Apartments on Raleigh Street, just off South Kirkman Road. Orlando police are investigating. They say the shooting happened around 4 o'clock this morning. And when they got here, they found a man dead. We spoke with a woman who says she is the victim's mother. She says her son, DJ Lamar White, was shot and killed. Police have not yet confirmed.
So this brother right here had 12 children. Okay. All right, he was shot and killed. And Raleigh, Orange County, something like. Oh, okay, that's Florida. Father 12 found shot to death at Orlando apartment complex. Okay, the sword is in the midst. All right.
Confirms his identity, but this is a photo his mom provided. She says he was 35 and had 12 children.
Wow. Dude, you're 35. You have 12 children. Man, the dude was quote unquote fertile. All right then.
It's gonna hurt his kids because they love his daddy.
Margaret White.
It's gonna hurt them. You know what I mean? This is gonna take a toll on his kids.
Police are still investigating what led up to this shooting. His mother says he was walking the dog when he was shot early this morning. Live in Orlando, Marley Martinez, West 2 News.
So there's nothing here. It's going to hurt his kids and nothing else. I mean, there is nothing here. We can't make anything here, but we know the number 12 tribe, all praises.
And actually, we start off with breaking news. The father of those 4 children found shot to death along with their grandmother has just been arrested. 29-year-old Jermarcus David charged with killing his children and his mother-in-law inside the family home where he also lived with the children's mother. And it was her who made that grisly discovery late last night. Let's go to the video. It was a horrific scene, shocking even veteran deputies and firefighters. 4 children, including an infant, shot dead inside their home. The body of their grandmother also shot to death, found nearby. And again, the person finding the bodies, the children's mother. It was Sunday night before 10:30 when she arrived home to find her family dead. At the same time, deputies were rushing to the scene 5 miles away. A man now identified as the children's father, Jermarcus David, arrived at the Lancaster Sheriff's Station, reportedly wanting to turn himself in. That man has spent the last 5 or 6 hours being interviewed by homicide detectives as they tried to piece together what happened in this house on Garnet Lane, a crime so heinous it is beyond reason. Now, bringing it back here live, homicide detectives are still inside the home with the bodies of those 4 children, documenting this grisly crime scene. The children, all of them ages 12 and under. The infant, not even a year old, we are told.
So what you're seeing here is the number 12 keep popping, and then a lot of people are no more, and we know those people, a lot of them are full-blooded Christian, and a lot of them look like us, but they are not us. And we don't go by colors here, man. We go by spirit. Okay, so I don't know who this dude is, and hey, man, that's what happened, and this thing barely made the news.
Grandmother in her early 50s. Again, the suspect identified as Jermarcus David, 29 years old.
Jermarcus David. Jermarcus David. There's a Facebook. It could be anybody. Could be any Jermarcus. Is it in California? Could be anyone. Yeah. Ah, no, that's a rapper, Quando Wando. That's a rapper. Oh no, that's Jermarcus DeVille, Williams, Harris, and Clay County. That's Jermarcus DeVille. That's in Atlanta. Oops. Okay, it's a very common name. You got football players, you got rappers. It's a very common name. I don't think until the thing come in, we will see it, but it's a very common name. We give the Most High praises and glory.
Charged with killing 4 children, his children, and his mother-in-law. Bail has been set at $2 million. Oof. Reporting live in Lancaster, I'm Gigi Graciette. Back to you.
Hearts are certainly with that mother. I don't know how she's going to recover from something so horrific.
Well, and other family members as well. I mean, and the community, Gigi.
Yeah,
the community.
Yeah, so that's what happened, man. And I'm suspecting this dude could be a 2/3. We don't know yet. And that's what happened when you get those unbalanced 2/3 in your family. And then they don't know how to be a father. They weren't trained. They didn't go to the tests how to be a father. They don't know that. It's a burden to them. 4 kids, always, I have to go to Walmart and buy them food, feed them. They're always bothering me. Why can't I just kill them and the grandmother? We don't know what happened here. It could be something else, but you are seeing the Christian, they are being weeded out. Okay, let me see. They probably have update. Let's see if they have excuse me, an update. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, they have an update here. Let's see what they said here.
It was a horrific scene, shocking even veteran deputies and firefighters. 4 children, including a baby boy thought to not even be 1 year old, shot dead inside their home. The body of their grandmother, also shot to death, found nearby. And the person finding the bodies, police say,
the children's mother. It was Sunday night, just before 10:30, when she found her family dead inside their home on Garnet Lane. At the same time deputies were rushing to the scene, 5 miles away, the children's father, Jermarcus David, appeared at the Lancaster Sheriff's Station, reportedly wanting to turn himself in. What he told homicide detectives not being released, but early this morning, the 29-year-old was arrested, charged with murdering his 4 children and mother-in-law.
Back here on Garnet Lane, homicide detectives and crime scene analysts continue to document the scene of the crime, a crime so heinous it is beyond reason. Bail for Jermarcus David has been set at $2 million. In Lancaster, Gigi Graciette.
Okay, so they haven't given the reason yet, so you know, and then could be a simple argument with the wife, so to speak, or the girlfriend. And then he told her something, say, hey, man, I'm going to kill the kids and your mom. You know, you pissing me off or something happens, say, I'm going to kill. Oh, you can't do anything. Well, okay, go ahead, do this then. Go ahead, do it. Do it. I've seen this so many times when people threaten to kill children and they will kill, let me see. Biden say Omicron variant is not a cause for panic. Okay, so excuse me. So when those guys will threaten, they say, I will kill your mom and I will kill the children. It happened all the time. And then the woman say, oh, I dare you. Go ahead then. You think I will care? You think I will care? And then the men go ahead and kill all the children and they will kill the mother. You know, I don't know what happened, brothers, okay? But hey, plague number 10, plague number 9, execution by the sword. A lot's going on. A lot's going on. A lot of the.
Así es, las autoridades del condado imperial aún siguen investigando qué causó este gran incendio.
A lot of the 2/3, they are catching hell. Okay, a lot of the people out there, the Christian, their children are being perished. But this is, I believe, incendio en desert shores cobra la vida de 3 personas desplaza if 5 familias. I believe that means fire in the desert shore in the county of Cobra life. The life of 3 people or no more, and displace a family of 5. A family of 5 is displaced, 3 people or no more, and it happened in Desert Shore. Desert Shore Cobra. It's a place. I believe that's what that means. That's Spanish. Let me see what he's saying here.
Así es, las autoridades del condado imperial aún siguen investigando qué causó este gran incendio en esta comunidad. Los vecinos nos informan que todo esto inició a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Okay,
Este viernes, los vecinos del parque de...
So we are investigating a fire that happened around 8 a.m. this morning. And it's happened at this house and this place, I believe.
Casas móviles de Desert Shores fueron sorprendidos con un gran incendio. En cuestión de minutos, las grandes llamas devoraron.
In a few minutes, you say the fire in a few minutes. I'm mistranslating everything. I'm not too good in Spanish, but anyway.
5 casas móviles.
Okay.
Agarré mi familia.
Say five mobile homes are burned. And then their family and stuff. And I believe this dude says family is something. Let me see.
Y la saqué porque tenía uno dormido y otros estaban acá y ya fui, vine y los levanté a todos. Y sálganse, les dije, porque las trailers están ardiendo.
Roberto.
Okay, I believe this dude says his family, they were asleep. And then they heard the fire or something like that. And then they quickly run. Forgive me if I mistranslate this.
Gómez perdió su hogar familiar. Él, su esposa y sus 3 hijos lograron escapar. Pero tristemente, el feroz incendio cobró la vida de 3 personas.
But unfortunately, sadly reporting, this fire took the life of 3 people.
Si yo hubiera oído, yo hubiera rompido la trailer o hubiera rompido alguna ventana para auxiliarlos.
Según el Departamento de Bomberos del Condado Imperial, después de apagar el incendio, el cuerpo de un adulto y 2 jóvenes fueron encontrados en una de las viviendas.
The firefighters are here investigate something.
Los vecinos dicen que era un padre con sus 2 hijos.
Sí, era buena persona. El señor ellos no se metían con nadie. Ellos no
ellos trabajando y todo, como toda la comunidad.
De acuerdo a las investigaciones preliminares, el incendio mortal se desató un poco antes de las 8:30 de la mañana en la cuadra 100 de la calle Desert Shores. Cuando llegaron, los bomberos se encontraron con 3 casas móviles prendidas en fuego. Las llamas se propagaron y dañaron otras 2 viviendas.
Nos levantamos y mi esposo vio por la ventana y me dice, hay un incendio.
Graciela Castro tiene 12 años viviendo en esta pequeña comunidad de 40 casas rodantes.
Ha habido 3 incendios aquí y la verdad pues nunca había habido pérdidas humanas, nunca.
En este día después de Acción de
I've
Gracias,
been living here for 13 years and I never seen anything like this, and I think she said she lost, this is the first time something like that happened here, and then they loss of life, I believe.
5 familias están sin hogar. Unos
They are family or homeless now.
hoy caminaron entre los escombros con la esperanza de rescatar algunas de sus pertenencias.
Me siento mal porque se murieron 3 gente que yo conocía y eran como mis amigos.
See, I feel so sorry for those people. There's 3 people that died. I know them, and then I think she said we were friends, I believe.
La tragedia tiene a esta comunidad agrícola desconsolada.
El humo y el fuego se estaba viniendo para enfrente y nosotros no sabíamos si íbamos a perder todo. La verdad que mis condolencias a las personas que fallecieron sus niños.
La Cruz Roja ha estado asistiendo a las familias afectadas por este gran incendio. Una vez más, la causa está bajo investigación. En Desert Shores, Marco Revuelta, Noticias.
Yeah, so 5 family are displaced. 3 people die in that fire in Desert Shore. It's a trailer park. And then again, this is plague number 2 right here, fiery conflagration of the city. And then what you can see, brothers, it's happening everywhere to every kind of people, all sort of language. And it's become deadlier and deadlier again, okay? All praises, man. Again, brothers, forgive me for my Spanish. I'm not too good with Spanish. But anyway, if I guess that's what they were saying, okay? So let's keep going.
A dispute over child custody turns deadly in Texas, putting the state's Stand Your Ground law to the test. The man who pulled the trigger claims it was self-defense, but the victim's wife says video of the confrontation tells a different story. We do want to warn you, it is difficult to watch. ABC's Zoreen Shaw reports for us.
Chad Reed was attempting to pick up his 9-year-old son from his ex-wife, Christina, seen here in the white shirt.
Okay, so it's a simple argument like that, brothers. Okay, wife of man shot dead during child custody dispute in Texas speaks out. Okay, and you can see this is the husband here, and I believe this is the wife. This happened on November 5th, but they are releasing the footage on November 28th. So this is Texas, man. They just released that law. Everybody over there can just purchase a gun without no license or something like that. So he said, I'm supposed to have him at 3:15 and you are playing games. So again, as you can see, the husband can't stand the wife and the wife cannot stand the husband.
Reed's current wife, Jennifer, capturing this video from her car, speaking exclusively to GMA. He would do anything
for time. So I don't know what the hell is going on here. Let's watch the whole thing and we watch it again, see what's happening here.
With his kids. Kyle Caruth, Christina's new partner, joins the argument, brandishing a rifle.
Call 911.
Caruth shoots at Chad's feet. Then Chad appears to reach toward the gun. That's when Caruth fires 2 fatal shots. So far, no charges have been filed in the case.
Did you ever think that this could happen? No, I thought it was like a stun gun or a taser gun or something. Like, who's going to bring out? They're having a discussion about a custody.
Just a normal discussion. That's why we tell people stay out of it. It's just this is wife and husband. They do this every single time. Stay out of it. But because he had the gun, he want to show that woman, look at me. I can do this. And then you come out there. The dude didn't even have a gun. Again, those are 2 Gentiles. We really don't care, even if it was 2/3. But we showed you, like, this man, he didn't do anything. He just, It's men. They will puffed up in front of women. If we show how tough I am, I can beat this guy with his gun, and then things like that. So, you know, and this guy didn't come out with a gun, but hey, he dropped the dude, and you know, this is not some kind of self-defense thing. But in Texas, if somebody come to your house, you can literally kill that person and then call the police, say this guy's trying to break into my house, and then you're good.
Caruth's attorney writing in part, all Texans may lawfully brandish a firearm to protect themselves. Though Reed came unarmed, he announced his intent to kill Kyle Caruth with Kyle's own gun and took immediate powerful action to do so, which was unsuccessful. Jennifer Reed's lawyer believes self-defense does not apply.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. I don't know. I don't know anything about lawyering, man. This is a man-to-man fight. Again, this is plague number 9, fiery conflagration of the cities. But I mean, execution by the sword. But come on, man, this dude show up to your house talking hish. You know, you let the dude talk, and then him and his ex-wife, they'll talk hish. And after that, she will run onto you and say, "Oh, see, this is why I left him and stuff." But yo, I think that guy wanted the dude to be completely out of this, man, like crazy.
That firearm out. He's the one that escalated and provoked the situation.
According to ABC's local station, the district attorney recused their office. The police department turning the case over to Texas's attorney general.
The attorney general is going to be looking at justification of stand your ground, justification. Was there the threat potentially that Chad could harm Kyle or get his hands on the weapon, and so as a result, Kyle shot him?
Jennifer is also fighting to get custody of her husband's kids. Zoreen Shah, ABC News Los Angeles.
Crazy things, man. You know, crazy things. You know, simple argument. Hey, I was supposed to have him, and then, you know, at 3:15, and then this dude, that guy have a gun in his hand. You don't know his intention. The moment he pulled the gun and say, man, my life is not worth this, man, you walk away, you know? And then that's our Gentile set of thing, you know, with their guns. He could have told the dude, what's going on here, bro? What's happening? Hey, man, this and stuff and stuff. Say, all right, let's calm down. All right, let's all come inside and let's have a drink and calm down. Or let's all go out and have a drink and calm down. Nope, this dude come on with this gun and say, leave now. Woo! The dude come with his gun and say, leave now. And the guy didn't want to leave. He shot and killed him because this is Texas. You know, hey, now now, brothers, this is in the state of Texas, and this guy don't look like us, so there's an issue here. Is it truly sin on the ground? I don't know what that is. But if this guy was any way, shape, or form look like us, they would have been quickly say, well, the guy was so violent, and then they would have pulled his criminal record. He's been arrested 27 times for violent confrontation, and he run people over with his car. So it's a stand ground. They will have judged it right there. But right now, they're like, well, we don't know what happened. We don't know what's going on and things like that. We don't know what happened. But, hey, all praises to the Most High, man. Crazy things, brethren. Crazy things.
And it's a holiday unlike any other for families devastated by the Caldor fire. For hundreds, it's the first Thanksgiving since their homes burned down.
CBS 13's Valita Jones spent the day with one family still grateful, even after losing everything. Valita?
This Thanksgiving is extra special for the Gilmets, who will be surrounded by their family, and they have even more to be thankful for in a new space. This holiday, Jamila Gilmet is cooking up all the typical Turkey Day traditions.
We've got stuffing and our turkey, and we've got mashed potatoes.
It's a familiar meal in a new place.
It's very different, but at the same time, we're really thankful because we have a house to have our Thanksgiving in.
Jamila and her family lost their Grizzly Flats home in the Caldor fire. They are just one of hundreds of people without a place after the flames ripped through the town.
So now you see how they are bringing those people out now. And the Caldor fire, brethren, when we were bringing this thing, they show it as if this thing did not affect the people at all. They show it, they present it as the fire burned the woods. They present it as if the fire only burned the forest, not houses. They never tell you how many houses, and they never show you the face of the people. It is now you are seeing that, wait a minute, those are the people that lost their houses in this fire. And it is just now, that thing happened a couple months ago. It is just now you're like, wait a minute, those are the people. Why didn't they show their faces crying and being sorrow and being weak? They hide them. It is now you, wait a minute, you guys lost your house in the Caldor fire? Huh. Now, instead of you repent because you left, your house was burned, instead of you repent, how do you repent? By offending the Most High with Amos 5:21.
Now they're celebrating the holidays from a rental house.
I think, more than anything, you think about the people in your lives that you're close with and that you're thankful for, and family, and everything has a new perspective.
That gratitude impacting her whole family, including 11-year-old Mason.
Thankful for my family and to have nice house to stay in.
For Mom, it's also support from the community, including a group who donated entire dining room table sets for families to feel more at home. That's making a difference.
You think about all the things that were just the norm for you, everything from a mixer or a special spoon or a bowl that you had. So having something like that definitely fills a void.
Thankful hearts lasting beyond just one day, with so much to be grateful for.
We have each other, we have everything we need.
Their lot in Grizzly Flats is still being cleared, but the family hopes to rebuild sometime in the future.
All right, Paulina, thank you.
All praises to the Most High. So if you people, repent, nope, I will not repent. I will keep continuing and hauling myself out there. All right, all praises to the Most High. Let us keep on moving, beloved.
When the Caldor fire tore through El Dorado County this summer, few people were thinking about the holidays, except maybe one family fighting to save their Christmas tree farm from the flames.
CBS 13's Madison Keevy takes us there to see how the third-generation farmer is trying to protect his family's legacy.
Farming's just figuring out what problems you have and how you can solve them.
The problems for Eli McGee and this third-generation Christmas tree farm include drought and fire.
We did plant a lot of new trees this.
Okay, first of all, excuse me. The name of the woman is Madison, and we know we've been encounter a lot of Madison, and it literally means Eden back to step one, the kingdom. Those guys, their stuff was destroyed in the Caldor fire. And what they do, they try to celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, try to save the Christmas tree. And it's amazing how those people don't see the Heavenly Father is upon their loin. It's amazing that they don't see Amos 5:21. It's amazing, like, wait, something would have happened. Why would this fire happen? And then the drought, the heat, the dryness. Why is all those things? Nope, let me celebrate. Okay, all right then.
This year, and with the drought, our survival rate was much lower on those small trees than in years past.
The McGees have grown Christmas trees since 1952. It started with his grandpa on a few acres in Grizzly Flats and has grown to more than 30 acres here in Placerville.
Yeah, many of the stumps on this farm have been here since the initial planting in 1977.
McGee's guide to navigating issues like fire, drought, and water restrictions, his dad, Mike. The farming concerns compounded by a personal one when in 2015 he was diagnosed with ALS.
And right now I'm just doing the best I can to learn what I can from him and learn all that off-season stuff that I don't have quite as much experience with.
That off-season stuff is the problem solving. Instead of planting new trees that could take upwards of a decade to grow, the McGees use stumps to grow new trees in 4 to 6 years.
Big stump, it can supply nutrients to this branch and make a new tree faster than if we had planted a new small one.
All their efforts to keep the tree.
So, this dude father, let's listen to the father name again. I'm listening to the father name.
Yeah, many of the stumps on this farm have been here since the initial planting in 1977.
McGee's guide to navigating issues like fire, drought, and water restrictions, his dad, Mike.
His dad. Tell me the name of the dad, brothers and sisters. Jews and Gentiles alike. Who's in the midst?
The farming concerns compounded by McGee's guide to navigating issues like fire, drought, and water restrictions, his dad, Mike. The farming concerns compounded by a personal one when in 2015 he was diagnosed with ALS.
And right now I'm just doing the best I can to learn what I can from him and learn all that off-season stuff that I don't have quite as much experience with.
That off-season stuff is the problem solving. Instead of planting new trees that could take upwards of a decade to grow, the McGees use stumps to grow new trees in 4 to 6 years.
Big stump, it can supply nutrients to this branch and make a new tree faster than if we had planted a new small one.
All their efforts to keep the tree farm growing were no match to the Caldor fire. It burned 80% of the trees at the family's Grizzly Flats farm. The fix? Sell what they can, because the trees are part of holidays beyond the farm.
You know, just like everyone else keeps their tradition of coming here going, you know, I'm really proud of keeping that family tradition going and making so many people happy every year.
We are so grateful he is continuing to do that. The McGee Christmas Tree Farm will open for 5 days this year at the end of the month, but Eli says if the trees go quickly, they may close even sooner.
You see how the Mosai is messing up those people's holidays? Perry Stone, Swagger Jack again. You see how the Mosai, beloved brothers and sisters, doing all those fires, and you see why they can't celebrate Thanksgiving the way they wanted, Christmas, the drought, the stuff. And it's amazing that those people don't see that. They don't see it. Wait a minute. I'm doing all those things maybe because something happened. The Father is angry with me. Nope. They are Gentiles. They did not repent. And guess what? More plagues are coming.
CBS 13's Renee Santos is live in Sacramento with this tragic crash involving an ambulance and vehicle and a pedestrian who died. Renee?
Yeah, Sac Metro Fire tells us that its accident investigation team is working with the CHP to determine who's at fault and the cause of this crash. Meantime, there's a search for answers into what went wrong.
I heard that she was still screaming for help, but then this ambulance came over and ran her over.
Agent was struck by 2 separate vehicles. One was the Metro Fire. Equipment.
Dispatch audio recordings include the sounds of a person crying following a deadly crash Friday night on Fulton near Arden Way.
Starting an additional Code 2 medic to our scene.
It sounded like 2-car crash. It was a loud noise.
Sandeep Dillon was working inside his shop when he heard a loud crash. He went outside and says that's when he saw a woman in the street and a distraught man standing nearby.
I saw her boyfriend hitting at the ambulance door, like, oh my God, you ran over my girl.
There are bystanders that are being combative with their unit.
Sac Metro Fire tells CBS 13 one of its ambulances transporting a patient, another vehicle.
So, and you can see, let me give you a moment to observe what's in the ground right now. Why the holidays are messed up. Why all those things are happening. Let me give you a second to see who. Let me move the cursor, so to speak. Take a look. Watch this while I get myself some water. Take a good look. And this is why, man. This is why. What's happening here, beloved? It's the Most High showing his power. Let us continue. Whoops. Right here.
And a pedestrian were involved in the deadly incident. Dylan says the victim was his longtime customer's girlfriend.
And I know him for almost 12, 15 years. I had no words. I had no words to tell him. I don't know what to say.
He looked so worried, and he was like, the person that got hit, the person that got hit.
Jennifer Jackson works at a store near the crash site.
That is devastating, because if it happened twice, there's no reason for that to happen, not even at night.
It's supposed to, because
right
it's
now
the ley
it's not
line.
clear if the victim was trying to cross the street. She says the area is known for jaywalkers. She's now on a mission to bring change and plans to create her own signs to remind drivers to slow down and pedestrians to be cautious.
You know, something like that catches.
Don't get involved with this garbage, okay? You can actually get into a lawsuit. Yeah. Put that thing back. Zip it up. Zip both sides. You can get involved. You're not supposed to mess with traffic or trying to direct the traffic. They can hit you with a freaking lawsuit that you be yo. Be careful, man. Sorry, Jennifer. It's the ley line.
Driver's attention.
Dylan can't stop thinking about the deadly crash involving an ambulance, a vehicle meant to save lives.
It was sad, honestly.
Sac Metro Fire tells us that the patient that was inside that ambulance was not impacted. The CHP has not stated whether the other driver involved was speeding, under the influence, or distracted. That all remains under investigation.
So what I'm getting from this story, an ambulance transporting, and we for those of you who've been following the Most High work for a while now, you see a lot of ambulances are running over people. Ambulances are getting an accident with other ambulances. Ambulances transporting a 80-year-old senior citizen. Somebody, a police officer, I believe, rammed that ambulance from the back and killing that woman. And now an ambulance was transporting somebody, get into an accident, and then they run over that girl. So let's listen to this again, because this is very confusing.
CBS 13's Renee Santos is live in Sacramento with this tragic crash involving an ambulance and vehicle and a pedestrian who died. Renee?
Yeah, Sac Metro Fire tells us that its accident investigation team is working with the CHP to determine who's at fault and the cause of this crash. Meantime, there's a search for answers into what went wrong.
I heard that she was still screaming for help, but then this ambulance came over and ran her over.
Agent was struck by two separate vehicles. One was the Metro Fire equipment.
Dispatch audio recordings include the sounds of a person.
Oh, that's a better a better view.
Crying following a deadly crash Friday night on Fulton near Arden Way.
Starting additional code 2 medic to our scene.
It sounded like two-car crash. It was a loud noise.
Sandeep.
This dude is the owner of this 21st thing anyway, 21. I heard the boom tube open. And I don't know what happened. I'm very confused here. It seems like the girl and the guy, they get involved in that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow. That's kind of that's a scumbag move to make, man. Hey, I didn't mean to do that, man. Let me drink some water. You know why? It's just like the guy. It's just the dude in the phone, man. Oh man. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Wow, this is a douche move right there. My apology, Bridget. They must have a funny way of taking judgment on people. And we know, brothers, the number 21 right here, it is curse. 12 is blessed, 21 is curse, 21 is destruction. It's just the dude in the it's just the dude in the phone, and the dude like, yo. And dude like, yo, you just won over monkey. And dude like, yo, you just won over my girl, man. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, you know, they cut it out. Dude like, man, are you effing kidding me, man? Yo, you got to be kidding me, dude. Like, you were supposed to come in and save her. You run over my girl, man. Like, yo. Oh, man, this is bad. I shouldn't, forgive me, Father. I shouldn't laugh, but wow.
Who's at fault and the cause of this crash? Meantime, there's a search for answers into what went wrong.
I heard that she was still screaming for help, but then this ambulance came over and ran her over.
Agent was struck by two separate vehicles. One was the Metro Fire.
Because he can't believe it, man. I'm so sorry, man. Yo, I don't mean to laugh like this, man. It's just like, listen, man. Listen. Yo, you just standing there. You get involved in an accident, right? And then you call the police. You call the ambulance to come onto you. And you know, the ambulance is supposed to come and pick you up and send you to the hospital. Nah, the ambulance come and pick you up and send you straight to the morgue. Instead of this ambulance coming in, and I don't know what happened, this ambulance run the woman over and kill her, man. This is a horrible things, man. Oh, man, this is horrible. I shouldn't... You know, it's because the Most High is laughing too, man. I don't know who those people are, and I'm not intended to find out who they are, but, excuse me. But the Most High put those things in there, you know, says, all right, bullshit picture right there. You know, it's just like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Yo, you just want... Like, yo, you just went over my girl, man. You know, it's just like Gentiles got surprised. It's like, yo, things like that wasn't supposed to happen. And guess what, brothers? It's not like he saw them. It's just the ley line switch. You know, it's just like went right into it. And then he did this, man. Crazy.
Agent was struck by two separate vehicles. One was the Metro Fire.
Dispatch audio recordings include the sounds of a person crying following a deadly crash Friday night on Fulton near Arden Way.
Starting an additional code 2 medic to our scene.
It sounded like two-car crash. It was a loud noise.
Yeah, Sandeep Dillon was working inside his shop when he heard a loud crash. He went outside and says that's when he saw a woman in the street and a distraught man standing nearby.
I saw her boyfriend hitting at the ambulance door, like, oh my God, you ran over my girl.
There are bystanders that are being combated with their units.
Sac Metro Fire tells CBS 13 one of its ambulances transporting a patient, another vehicle, and a pedestrian were involved in the deadly incident. Dillon says the victim was his longtime customer's girlfriend.
And I know him for almost 12, 15 years. I had no words. I had no words to tell him. I don't know what to say.
He looked so worried, and he was like, the person that got hit, the person that got hit.
Jennifer Jackson works at a store near the crash site.
That is devastating because if it happened twice, there's no reason for that to happen, not even at night.
Although right now it's not clear if the victim was trying to cross the street. She says the area is known for jaywalkers. She's now on a mission to bring change and plans to create her own signs to remind drivers to slow down and pedestrians to be cautious.
Something like that catches the driver's attention.
Dylan can't stop thinking about the deadly crash involving an ambulance, a vehicle meant to save lives.
That's the thing. That's what makes it so well, ironic. Oh boy, I'm sorry, man. It's just like this thing is meant to save lives, and you ended up running over this woman. You kill her, man. And again, I shouldn't laugh. Brethren, it's just the Messiah is happy. I am happy, man. You know, certain things like that, they are tragedy, but you have to understand this is the judgment of the Messiah, man. And he said he will have the last laugh. So that's what happened here, man. I just like, you know, this is a horrible thing, but beloved, you know, this is the judgment of the Most High, man. You thought this guy is coming to save you. He came to kill you. All praises. I mean, at least this is like symbolic to the Christian. Then they thought Jesus was going to come there to save them, and then Yahweh came there to kill them. All praises to the Most High, man.
Honestly.
Sac Metro Fire tells us that the patient that was inside that ambulance was not impacted. The CHP has not stated whether the other driver involved was speeding, under the influence, or distracted. That all remains under investigation. We did reach out and ask Sac Metro Fire if the people involved in their ambulance could face any disciplinary action. We're told this all still remains under investigation. Again, their accident investigation team is involved working with the CHP.
Sad situation all the way around.
Yeah,
right.
the pedestrian could be, I'm suspecting she could be high on meth or something. Oh, that happened in Sacramento. Let's see if they have any update and stuff. Most likely they don't, because those things has to go, and body found at Bottom and Buck, man. Those things has to go on to, investigation and stuff like that. Let me see. Deadly crash. Stockton men accused of killing girlfriend, expecting no restriction, and Rudin. All right then. I don't think they have anything else here. Yeah, the victim could be okay. The victim could have been tripping on meth, and then he just right in front of the truck, and then they didn't see her. 2 hurt in Sacramento shooting. Thieves target UC Davies. Driver accused of deadly one-way crash in Siena. Let me see. Siena identify. Let me see what they have here. It's not it, but let's just check it.
Tonight we're learning more about the driver accused of causing the wrong-way crash that killed 4 family members in Nevada County. It happened earlier this month. 32-year-old Michael Kelly was allegedly under the influence when he crashed into another vehicle on I-80 near Yuba Gap in the Sierra.
Michael.
Kelly was on probation for a previous DUI at the time. 4 members of one family from North Highlands were killed. The surviving member of the family is a 4-year-old child.
Oh, let me see.
He crashed into another.
Okay, this is probably this little boy right here, and then he's the one who survived. So the number of the house is 4,000. You know, her head is kind of like black. This number, you can say 400, but yeah, man. So this little boy is the only survivor, man. The whole family is gone, man. Can you imagine this boy grow up and knowing that, man? You know, that's how the Messiah is, the reaper is. He is thrusting his sickle and stuff. You know, 4 people gone, man. And I'm assuming this little boy is the one that is 4 years old, made it. But, wow, all praises, man. Crazy things, man. Crazy things out there. The ley line are very active. A lot of things going on. Yeah, I don't think they have they don't have a update. You see, this one happened early in the month. Michael did this, and then now you're hearing this. Okay, we give the Most High praises and glory, man. All right, let us keep on moving.
Thousands of American service members are facing disciplinary action if they are not fully vaccinated by tomorrow.
CBS 13's David Martin has the latest.
We need you to get vaccinated.
With vaccination deadlines looming, the two top Marines pleaded with the troops.
We need every single Marine in the unit to be vaccinated. We don't have extra Marines.
With 91% fully vaccinated, the Marines are on track to have the worst record of all the services. The Navy, which had the most serious outbreak of COVID aboard the carrier Theodore Roosevelt,
yeah, because they're already quarantining there, so
has the best record, 97% fully vaccinated.
What is going to happen to service members who do not get vaccinated?
That will mean that they could be administratively separated for not following a direct order.
I represent approximately 40 service members from all branches. Of those, 22 are Navy SEALs.
Davis Younts is an attorney and a member of the Air Force Reserve who himself is refusing the vaccine.
My clients don't think that this is being driven by military readiness, by medical reasons, or even by just good order and discipline in the military. It feels very, very political.
And the Army has released a memo saying any soldier, active duty or National Guard who refuses to get vaccinated will be forced out of the service.
That's a good thing. Yeah, hey, man, it's the time to stand your ground, man. You will be forced out of the service. Hey, fired up, fired up, fired up, fired up. There you go, there you go. On the go, on the go. I really love my That's what that is, man. You know, hey, that's what that is, man. Let's keep on going, beloved. Now, this is, let's black this. This is from our beloved sister, Ayana. Okay. When we told those people, brethren, this thing is real, plague number 9, okay, execution by the sword is real, and you've been seeing this. We told you it will come a time, brothers, we are the one that's going to bring the news to the people, and this is what the sister sent unto us. This happens so many times, brothers. We are sending so much news out there, and the people are here, they are witnessing this. Kent mayor issues statement after several shootings in same area. This came out November 29, 2021, 5:06 a.m. Okay, they updated like at 11:17 a.m. Now, what happened? The sister mentioned she live in this area, and lately they've been having a lot of shootings. And the sister says sometimes she hate them, most of the time she doesn't. She and her husband staying somewhere that the Most High is protecting. There, she stay on top of an angel, and the angel is protecting them. And she said there is a dude. We're not going to read the whole thing. She said there is a man. He had a son, and he's 39 years old. And again, 3 + 9, 12. He got his son got killed over there in that spot, and then I think he went over there in a vigil, or he went over there he walked over there. He got killed in the same spot at 7 p.m. where his son got killed. Remember on the last video that we made, there was a woman, her son 14 got killed in a spot, and she went to a vigil and she got shot and killed in the same spot. Those are the Christians that refuse to come in. Those are the people. So that's why all those things are happening to them. So excuse me. And that is why, beloved, we tell the people this thing is real. Now you're seeing our people are sending news. Many of our people are saying, they say, Big Levi, this happened like right there, right by my house. You see accident happen here, a ley line switch anyway. So after several days of gun violence on Kent West Hill, okay, the hill is an angel, the city's mayor issued a statement Sunday. It comes after a third shooting in an area of Pacific Highway South in South Kent, Des Moines Road, where just after 7 p.m. on Saturday, police said a man was shot in lower body at a vigil honoring a man killed in a shooting Friday. So this dude that got shot at the vigil, he was going to his son vigil. So he got killed at 7 p.m. He was 39. His son, where his son? Oh, there you go. The 39-year-old man killed Friday was shot when he visited a bus stop where his sons were shot on Wednesday. Sons. Many of them. Mayor Dana Ralph tweeted a statement regarding the gun violence. So those people don't know what's going on. You know, I'm not gonna even read it because they don't know the sword is in the land. As for the 39-year-old man killed Friday, officials have not released his name, and I believe the sister said she kind of know the guy. They know the dude. But she said, I don't think she know the guy. She said, well, you can't make this up. This happened and all that. And then the thing is going on. And the people don't know what's happening, but we do. Then again, this is plague number 9, execution by the sword. All right, brethren, let us keep on moving.
Tonight, the family of 12-year-old Angel Gaspar Gallegos is mourning his loss after a stray bullet killed him on Thanksgiving night while he celebrated with his family in Skyline.
Okay, that's kind of like broad shoulders right here, but I believe like that's the kid that we watched this kid before. Okay, Gallegos, the kid. Yeah, we watched that. All praises.
Roads, unfortunately, have already...
Could be an Optimus Prime, but anyway.
Roads, unfortunately, have already turned deadly this holiday morning. So far, the CHP is reporting 3 separate incidents. The first crash happened just before 3 o'clock this morning on Highway 101 at the Ralston Avenue off-ramp in Belmont. The 4-car crash shut down all northbound lanes of 101. The second incident happened at about 5 o'clock this morning right near Napa Valley College. A person who, for unknown reasons, was walking on Highway 221 was hit and killed by an oncoming car.
Wow.
The last incident occurred just before 6 o'clock on Vasco Road near Walnut Boulevard in the Byron area of Contra Costa County. At least one person has died there, but there are several injured people, and a medical helicopter has been called to that scene. The California Highway Patrol is reminding everyone, take it easy, drive safely over this Thanksgiving holiday. The CHP kicked off that maximum enforcement period after sundown last night. Officers will be on patrol looking for unsafe driving practices, including seatbelt violations, speeding, distracted driving, and signs of driving under the influence.
Get out of here. It won't work.
We do see an uptick in DUI during the holidays. And that's part of the reason why we put so many officers out on the road, so that we can stop those people who are making a mistake by getting behind the wheel before they cause injury to themselves or to others.
Now, if you will be drinking, you should arrive.
Anyway, Deadly Thanksgiving. Okay, that's the title of this, brothers. Deadly Thanksgiving. 3 fatal accidents across the Bay Area. They got 4 car crash. 3 of them were fatal. That means the people that got involved in there, multiple of them, either all of them, they are no more. Okay, this thing is not going to stop, brothers. And listen to what the guy said. There's an uptick, and we know it's the ley line causing this. All praises to the Most High.
Another tragic story, a terrifying accident in Encino. A massive tree fell onto a home, killing a man inside.
CBS News' Cara Finstrom is live on Odessa Avenue near Osteko Street with more on what happened. Cara.
You know, sadly, firefighters are telling us a man about 60 years old was in an upstairs bedroom when that massive tree you can still see on the home there came crashing down, killing him last night. They believe it weighs about 100,000 pounds. The rescue crews here say it is the largest they have ever personally seen crash into a home, and that it's very fortunate the 2 others inside were not hurt.
So for the past year, we'll say for the past 2 years, you've seen this a lot, like trees crashing in people's house and people's car and literally falling people and killed them. There was this Muslim fellow. He was studying in the University of California. He was one of those Ethiopian, Somalian fellow. And then he was in the campus working, and a tree just fell right on top of him and killed him. You are seeing this, man. You know, the Most High is in the midst, and Kabodiel is there, and they are not playing.
Let's go to video of those 2 women being helped out. Urban search and rescue crews were actually brought in to help because of the size of this tree and the instability of the home. Okay. Firefighters say both women had been on.
Which showed you that even though those people are in their houses, they are not. They don't have peace. They cannot find peace. How long we are into this thing, man? Oh, all right, this is gonna be 3 hours or more, like I warned the folks. Okay, so they cannot have peace. They can't. It's just virtually impossible for them to have peace. So, they staying there inside the house peacefully, so to speak, and then boom, this happened.
On the first floor, the Red Cross was also brought in to help them with a place to stay. A family dog that was inside also safely carried out. The house has been red tagged, and special equipment will now be brought in to lift up this tree, cut it up, and remove it. So for now, this street is sealed off. Firefighters are keeping watch. They say it is unclear why the oak tree, which is filled with green leaves, came down, especially since there was no rain or wind here last night.
That is the thing. They are asking themselves, why is that? There is no wind, nothing. The tree just fell. And the people don't know this. They do not understand the ley line. They do not know that there's judgment, and they do not know there are certain things that are going on upon the earth, and there's a holy visitation here. And wow, there's I don't know. It seems like I'm seeing things here, but wow, this look like a face. This is like the nose right here, and it look like a face, like a half a face of a face with a sun. Damn, this look like a black Mike Tyson with the black glasses. This is like the bottom of the nose, and this is the thick lips right here, and then this is the face, and the sunglasses is like right there. You can see the outline of the glasses right here. You can see it right here, and then this is the nose again, and the lips right here, and then the head. And then all of this is the hair and stuff like that. But at least that's what I'm seeing. I always see things. But yeah, the people, they do not understand why and what's happening, why there is no wind. The green leaf, this like the tree wasn't dying, and it just fell on top of the car and killed that fellow.
An LAFD spokesperson told us it's unclear whether last week's powerful winds could have weakened the tree.
That's not what that is.
Absolutely, it's a possibility over time when whether it be power lines to trees, that much force, that it's always a possibility of later down the road of it being a failure, a catastrophic failure. However, normally during a wind event, whatever damage is caused right then and there is normally what we see.
Again, firefighters telling us there were a total of 3 people in the home at the time, a man and 2 women. They say at this point, the relationship between the 3 of them unclear. Back to you.
All right. Cara, thank you so much.
Ah, boy, this is a horrible thing that happened here. But again, the Most High have a funny way of taking judgment. All praises to the Most High, man.
First on Fox, an East Texas girl is dead after a hunting accident in Harrison County Saturday. The 11-year-old girl was hunting with her father in Hallsville. According to reports, the father accidentally shot his daughter with a high-powered rifle. The girl has been identified as Daisy Grace Lynn George, a 6th grade student at Hallsville ISD. George was life-flighted to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. Harrison County Sheriff's Office and game wardens are investigating the death.
I think between the both agencies, we're going to do this swiftly but also thoroughly. And once the investigation is complete, then we will consult with the district attorney's office to see if any charges are needed to be filed or will be filed, and we will get the direction from him at that point. Preliminary, right now, everything looks to be just an absolutely horrible tragedy. And again, Sheriff Fletcher and the entire Harrison County Sheriff's Office and law enforcement abroad within the region, just our hearts go out to the families affected by this, and also the Hallsville Independent School District for losing their 6th grader during this incident.
Law enforcement is working with the school district in providing grief counselors for anyone who has been affected by this tragic loss. The Hallsville Junior High School posted on Facebook tonight that they are encouraging all students and staff to wear purple this week in honor of Daisy.
11-year-old girl, East Texas, killed in hunting accident on Saturday evening. Now, Texas, Texas is under judgment. You see that guy killed that dude in Texas. What they did, brothers, because of the whole Jacob's trouble, they thought like they were going to bring the trouble to us, and then they brought that law back in September. Like anybody can just purchase a gun without the permit or whatever. Now look what's going on with those people. They are killing their own children. Okay, accidentally. Was it an accident? We don't know. Most likely it wasn't, because how could you like how? You take your, why would you, what is this? Your 11-year-old daughter, you take her to hunt, and then you accidentally kill her. Okay, they need to check the life insurance policy, because those people are known to do things like that for that. Okay, again, this is Blake number 9. The Most High is in the midst. A lot of things going on. A lot of people are being no more. All praises.
Good evening, Southeast Texas. I'm Dominique Lay. We start with a sad update tonight. The 19-year-old son of U.S. Attorney Britt Featherston died last night after a long battle at Texas Children's Hospital in Houston. Ben spent more than 50 days at Texas Children's after being life-flighted from Christus St. Elizabeth in critical condition, according to his sister Anna's Featherston Facebook post.
Okay, what happened?
While in the hospital, Featherston underwent multiple surgeries and had both of his legs amputated.
Oh, damn.
Family was later told that Ben had heart failure caused by myocarditis. According to his sister's Facebook post, his body couldn't physically recover after he went into cardiac arrest last Tuesday. Funeral arrangements have not yet been posted, but we will continue to update you with the latest information.
Okay, but what happened? What caused that? What happened? Okay, 19-year-old son of U.S. attorney dies after more than 50 days and at Fight Texas Child. What? Why would he be? He's 19. Why was he in a children's hospital? Okay, it could be some of the cases that he's not, you know, he's 19, but his mind doesn't work like he is. But wow, what happened? They didn't say. How did he get both of his leg amputated? Wow, this is crazy. But we give the Most High praises and glory, man. Let us keep on moving, brethren.
A woman out walking her dog this afternoon in Far East Dallas died after she was struck by a hit-and-run driver. Surveillance video from a nearby home shows the moments just before the impact. Two cars speeding down Ferguson Road near Gus Thomason right before hitting the victim. She died on the scene. Her dog is seriously injured. Fox 4's page.
You know, the number 40, and then as you can see, beloved, a lot of hit and run, man. A lot of hit and run, and all of them are fatal. Okay, the people, they don't know, they have no idea what's going on, and they really, somewhat, they don't care, because they like, well, there's nothing we can do that will somewhat stop this, because it's unstoppable. So, yeah, a lot of hit and runs, man.
Peyton Yeager spoke with people who knew the woman.
Peyton Yeager. All right, then. I thought you said.
Well, Peyton is live in Dallas tonight. Peyton.
Yeah, her name is Linda Pearson, and neighbors and friends of Linda Pearson tell me she would take the same route on her walk every day, crossing busy Ferguson Road. And now some people in the neighborhood are terrified, saying that reckless driving is out of control.
I will miss her forever. She was one of the sweetest Christian ladies I've ever known.
All right, then. All right. Now you understand why all those things are happening. You understand who those cars are killing. Give the Most High great praise, great glory. Now you understand why I was laughing so hard about the first woman about the ambulance that took that other first lady. Now the Most High confirmed those are the Christian whores out there. It's a horrible thing, beloved. You know, and those people, brothers, it's not like they don't know about the truth. They know it. Now the Most High confirm unto us, those people, they are Christian, brothers. That is why they are catching so much hell out there. That's why you see all those people are getting killed in unusual, like, weird way. And we give the Most High praises and glory. Let's listen to that little lady again.
Are terrified, saying that reckless driving is out of control.
I will miss her forever. She was one of the sweetest Christian ladies I've ever known.
Hey.
Pamela Caraway is in disbelief, learning her neighbor and friend, 73-year-old Linda Pearson, is now gone.
Somebody that didn't deserve to die like that in the street.
2:30 p.m. Friday afternoon, Dallas police say 2 vehicles were speeding down Ferguson near Heartline Drive, near Harry Stone Park in Far East Dallas, when Pearson was struck. Both drivers sped away from the scene. It's unclear which of the 2 cars may have hit her. Caraway says Pearson was just starting her daily afternoon walk with her dog, which was also struck.
I'm just so upset with these people. If they could just stop and think for a minute, I could hit somebody. Why don't I just slow down?
Oh, hell no,
I don't think they care.
Surveillance video from a neighbor a few blocks from the scene shows a yellow car and a black car speeding down Ferguson. The 2 cars, which appear to be racing, are seen flying past the camera. Police confirm they're now looking for both drivers. Caraway says she and Pearson had multiple conversations about the dangers of street racing down Ferguson.
They street race out here all the time.
She tried to warn Pearson to stop trying to cross the busy road.
I always knew it would happen, but I didn't know it would be this close to home.
Again, this is how Christians think, you know. I'm a Christian, we are Christian, nothing can happen to us. Brothers, I never once thought like, you know, certain things will happen, it won't happen to me. I always thought it always will happen to me, nobody else. That's why I'm very careful, you know, but hey, that's what happened here, man.
Caraway says she cherishes the years of friendship with Pearson. Now she's left heartbroken. The home next to her sits empty.
This is what it is. This is what we keep telling the people. A lot of them are being no more. A lot of houses out there are empty. A lot of those people, even if the plague, well, the Christians, even if the plagues is not taking them out, certain other things are taking them out. Those people are Christian, brothers. Even though you don't hear it, you don't see it, they are Christians. That's who they are, okay?
Walked on her porch earlier, and I just said, Linda, why'd you have to up and leave me so soon? I wanted to see you Christmas.
There you go.
I wanted to be with you Christmas.
There you go. There you go. Instead of repenting on the behalf of this woman, she go further. You know, I want to spend Christmas with you. I want to see you for Christmas and stuff. This is why this happening, beloved. Okay, this is why, and we are the light. We brought the light unto the Gentiles. They refuse to listen. We brought the light to our own brethren. They refuse. Hey, the Most High said time is up. It is done. That's it.
Police are not confirming which car hit Pearson, but they do say at least one of the car does have damage. Investigators were seen picking up black pieces of a vehicle for evidence. We will stay on top of this.
All praises, man. Kill that lady, man. Hey, all praises to the Most High, man. The Most High is judging this. That was the ley line. We give the Most High praise and glory.
Police officer is dead after authorities say he was hit by a suspected drunk driver in Lake Worth this afternoon. Detective Alejandro Alex Cervantes served the Euless community for nearly 7 years.
This dude's name is Alejandro? His name is Alejandro Alex? Is that what that is? What is his name? Okay, they should have the name here. Let's see what it is.
Police say a woman and 2 kids in Cervantes' vehicle were also injured. 26-year-old Dylan Molina has since been charged with intoxication manslaughter, and police say Molina tried to flee the scene. Fox 4's David Sintendry is live to tell us how bystanders nearby were able to stop the suspect. David.
All right, David, the house of David. You know who's angels on top of that, but anyway.
Yeah, Peyton, police say this was really just a series of poor decisions that led to this police officer losing his life. The suspect, the 26-year-old, was reportedly drinking at this bar, and when he was leaving, he reportedly hit a car and tried to flee from this scene. It was just about a quarter-mile away that investigators say he ran a red light and hit the car that was being driven by that off-duty police officer. An off-duty Euless police officer, Alejandro Cervantes, was killed when, according to investigators, a drunk driver ran a red light and broadsided his vehicle at the intersection of Boat Club Road and Rocky Point Trail in Lake Worth Saturday afternoon.
Well, I just booked it like across the street.
A group of people who witnessed the crash ran to help.
First thing I did was take off running over there to try to help the family out.
The officer's female passenger in the front seat is critical. 2 kids who are in the back are stable.
Just sometimes I just wish people would stop and think about their decisions before they do them.
The accused drunk driver, 26-year-old Dylan Molina, who police say tried to run away from the scene, was arrested and charged with intoxication manslaughter and 3 counts of aggravated assault.
It was one bad decision that led to another bad decision that culminated in a loss of life.
Police say Molina was drinking at this Fuzzy's Taco shop in Lake Worth. He hit a car while leaving, then sped away. The crash happened just down the street. Police say he was driving at a high rate of speed when he ran the red light. He tried to run after the crash, but neighbors tackled him and held him until police arrived. Police smelled alcohol on his breath and say he tested significantly above the legal limit.
You have a family, a generation that's changed forever because of that series of poor decisions.
Witnesses say the driver was aggressively kicking a squad car door while inside.
He was so belligerent drunk that he didn't want to go to jail, and I don't know if he was thinking about the decisions that he's made, why he was trying to kick the door open, or what it was.
Police say Molina's decision to drink and drive took an innocent life.
First time I've ever seen anything like that, last time I ever want to see anything like that.
No, you're going to see a hell of the things like that.
And may have destroyed the lives of others.
You know, as a father, I don't ever want to see anything like that.
Okay, so this dude name, I'll get the name again. Give me a second right here. Boy, it's already 2:59. Oh boy. All right. 3 hours. Oh boy, let's see if we can end this thing right quick. Let's listen to the name of this guy.
This police officer is dead after authorities say he was hit by a suspected drunk driver in Lake Worth this afternoon. Detective Alejandro Alex Cervantes served the...
All right. Let's see. Alejandro Alex. We know who is enemies. We know who Alex is. Alex Cervantes. Okay. All right. That's the name of the Cervantes. Is it Cervantes means 70? I'm not quite sure that is. All right. Okay. Lake Worth is in Florida, so. Dylan Molina, Alex Cervantes. So Alejandro Alex. So Cervantes. See what this word mean. I mean, I think it has something to do with 70s. Or meaning Miguel de Cervantes. You can't make this up, man. Beloved, can you make this up? Can you make that up? You can't. You simply can't. Beloved brothers and sisters, you cannot make this up. Cervantes, Spanish writer best remembered for Don Quixote, which satirized chivalry and influenced the development of the novel. Okay? Miguel de Cervantes. Miguel de Cervantes. Michael. The dude literal name is Alexander Alex Michael. This guy... Brothers, the police officer name is Alejandro. Is that what that is? What does the name Alejandro mean?
Defender.
Alexander.
According to the bump, meaning man's defender, warrior.
Alexander. The dude name is Alexander Alex Miguel Michael. Brothers, I'm not making this up. The guy name, the police officer name is Alexander Alex Miguel which mean Michael, 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 3 times. The archangel, you can't make this. You can't make that up. The dude name, listen again, listen, brothers. I have to put the emphasis on this.
After authorities say he was hit by a suspected drunk driver in Lake Worth this afternoon, Detective Alejandro Alex Cervantes served the Euless.
Detective Alejandro Alex Cervantes. Alejandro mean Alexander, which is another word for Michael. Alex mean another word for Michael, and Cervantes another word for Michael. And you're gonna sit there, beloved. You tell me the Holy Spirit is not in the midst. You're gonna sit there and say the Heavenly Father is not in the midst. You're going to sit there and say this is all coincidence. This is a coincidence, Big Levi. This is a coincidence. This is just, it only happened the first 400 or 500 times. Michael, 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 Michael. Be at peace, beloved brothers and sisters. There'll be no Jacob's trouble, man. This dude was supposed to be part of the guys that would bring Jacob's trouble. He's no more. He is no more. He was the guy that was supposed to protect when they give the signal. He was supposed to be one of those white supremacists who go out there and start killing our people in the hood. He's not there. And then he's been taken by one guy that looked just like him. Alejandro Alex Miguel Cervantes. He is no more. All praises to the Most High. Let us keep on going. You can't make that up.
A 15-year-old is facing capital murder charges after police say he confessed to shooting and killing his mother. The victim, 47-year-old Amy Salinas Alvarado, was found inside a home near the corner of McLean Avenue and Bernard Boulevard. She was shot in the head. Fox 4's David Centendry also explains how a welfare check of an abandoned child led them to the murder discovery.
Dallas police say a 15-year-old boy shot and killed his mother, 47-year-old Amy Salinas Alvarado, inside her home off Linacre Drive in Oak Cliff Friday afternoon, and then took his mother's 2-year-old granddaughter, who she was babysitting, and abandoned her at the child's great-grandparents' home 3 miles away off McLean Avenue. The great-grandparents didn't know how the child got to their home. They requested a welfare check at Salinas Alvarado's home, and that's when police found her shot and killed.
It's kind of weird because they're right in front of us.
Jose Palacios lives near the home where the baby was dropped off by the 15-year-old. Police say he used his mom's vehicle and then went to a friend's house. He was taken into custody and confessed.
There's something very wrong. He could have gone to the school I went to. He could be going to the same high school or Sunset.
And did he over there?
I must know him. Who knows?
You know, so hey.
Family members declined to interview with Fox 4. For now, police have not said why he killed his mother or why he took the baby across town.
So yeah, it's kind of weird knowing that this happened right here with our neighbors.
David Centendry, Fox 4 News.
All praises, man. A lot of matricide going on out there, brothers. A lot of patricide, a lot of homicide, a lot of them. You can't make this up. This thing didn't happen in 2-3 years or 2-4 days. 3-4 days. This happened November 28th, yesterday. Crazy thing, beloved. Crazy things. Let us keep on moving. Family, please, if you ever find this dude, channel, do not send me his videos. Okay, those guys, they sell. Okay, email at licensing request to Brett at Livestorm. He actually struck my channel 2 times. He almost got the channel canceled, literally canceled. Okay, if you don't send me his video at all, okay, it was a mistake. Whoever sent it, I don't watch the video. Okay, Livestorm Media, okay, he sell his stuff to CNN and stuff like that. If I may, I just almost show one of his videos somebody sent to me. But if you see anything with Livestorm, don't send it to me. Okay, it cannot be profiled because this dude will literally, he won't give you a warning. He will just strike your account. And then he can have the account deleted because his stuff, he have them licensed to all those big movies, all those big studios. So don't send his footage. All right, all praises. Let us keep on moving.
Amy, thank you. Meanwhile, firefighters tonight are working to put out a big fire on Pilot Mountain in North Carolina. A call reporting the fire came in around 6 o'clock last night. Surrey County, North Carolina officials said as of this morning, the fire had charred nearly 180 acres. About 50 fire crews from 8 departments have been trying to put out the fire. Because of location and weather, responders are taking a defensive approach tonight. It is still unknown what caused the fire. No injuries have been reported, and firefighters are expected to rotate in and out of that area over the next 24 to 48 hours.
All praises to the Most High. Yes. If it's not the video that I can't profile, for instance, if somebody's talking about the video, like somebody already make the news, you know, get me the original source. Don't send me what the videos are getting. We don't want anything from any conspiracy theorists out there. Anybody that babbling, we don't need anything from Babylon, any confusion. Okay, if they are talking about a story, you already know they are making things up. Send us the original story, and then you will see that our breakdown is not like their breakdown. Okay, we cannot do anything. If it's from CNN, Fox News, or any local news, yes, the 1970 6 Copyright Act cover that. Okay, but when it comes to those personal YouTuber, even our brethren, I don't even do this. Even the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera, I don't even do that, which they have no issue with me doing this, but it's just like, yo, this is a massive swagger jack, man. Why can't you put a thing over there for the people to go see the channel? Okay, don't send anything. Any conspiracy theorists, liars out there, you know, I despise that. Anybody giving the glory to the fallen angels, anybody give the glory to Satan, or anybody give the glory to little aliens, or anybody give the glory to men, anybody saying crap, anybody keep bringing that fear-mongering garbage, don't send it to me. We cannot fight. We cannot bring those things here. Okay, bring us the original sources, like those local news. If you're sending articles, it's very difficult for me to do the article, because the article, you have to read them, and then two, there are so many commercials, so many advertisement in them. I don't deal with advertisement. That is why I have YouTube Premium, because YouTube is all about making money and advertise. That's why all the videos are loaded, and I just take YouTube Premium. That is why you watch the videos uninterrupted. Okay, I cannot do anything about this. When you sent article, it's really difficult for me to find a video. Sometimes I have to stop, search the video, but the best thing to do is send visual from the primary source. Make sure it's from the local news, the news, or something on social media. But when it comes to other YouTubers, I don't do this, you know. All praises. It's just like, that's how YouTube work. You can get strike, and then they can get your stuff taken down for no reason, okay? For instance, like the Brendan Combs, I'm not quite sure who this guy is. The Brendan Combs shows, we cannot profile his video because this is his show. He take the original source and then he talk over it. You sent us the original source, and then we will give you a breakdown. Okay, all praises.
All right, Tyler, thank you very much. Members of a Greene County church destroyed by fire last May now are working to rebuild. Today, the congregation of the Union Chapel Free Will Baptist Church celebrated an out.
Joy was on the faces of church members.
And what? And out what? They are out, and let me see. Today what?
Congregation of the Union Chapel Free Will Baptist Church celebrated an out.
Joy was on the faces of church members as they celebrated the start of building a new foundation.
There's been a lot of hardships, but
yeah,
the blessings supersede the difficulties.
We're coming through with our promise. Like I said, we will build, and I meant what I said.
6 months ago, the fire blazed.
Yeah. an outpouring of support, of resource. What is it? The Most High burn down your whorehouse. I mean, you should have known, but hey, who cares, man? Who cares? So you guys act like everything is good. And listen, those are the people that are left, brothers. Look at this dude. Those guys are done. What are their name anyway? What are their name? Those people are done. Listen to this guy. The difficult. Those are the church members, man. Those are not the new generation. Those are past old halls. They are. This is symbolic right there. Digging their own grave and stuff like that. Listen to them.
Foundation.
There's been a lot of hardships, but the blessings supersede.
They think they are still under the blessing, okay? Because that's what they used to. When things like that happen, they quickly come back and then they do it, and then they're gonna quickly find out that, wait a minute, this Haitian is for real. We keep telling people, Jews and Gentiles are like, get the hell out of the church. They are the true fallen angels. Those people have the true spirit of fallen angels in the midst of them. And we keep telling our people, your fallen angels are not in Hollywood, the music industry, garbage. Their spirit are here in the church. Their main duty is for you to worship them, to elevate them as the Heavenly Father. And things like that. You don't worship celebrity like you worship Jesus. You don't wake up every Sunday, you go to a celebrity concert. You don't do that.
The difficulties.
We're coming through with our promise. Like I said, we will build, and I meant what I said.
6 months ago, the fire blazed through the church, destroying almost everything. No one was injured, but the place of worship for dozens in the community was gone. The congregation looks forward to the day the blueprints become a reality.
Very hopeful that we are staying the course. It would have been very easily fell apart.
Everyone from the youngest to the oldest.
These guys not too right upstairs. Anyway, let me see. They got the blueprint or they already built the church? What's going on here?
Very easily fell apart.
Everyone from the youngest to the oldest member came out to support. Most of the rubble has been cleared out for construction to begin soon. They hope to finish the church within the year.
It's going to be a...
So, all right. So they're in a process of building. Okay. Let's call our brother Malachi. You know what brother Malachi said? But anyway, so it's gonna, Amy Cockerham. Cockerham. Are you an Amite, sir? Possibly you are.
Metal structure, virtually fireproof, but I told that to my insurance adjuster. He said, no such thing. He said, the Twin Towers burned. He said, it was steel, so...
Pastor Lynn Neese says it's the generosity of the community that's brought them to this day.
One man had cancer and drove up and handed me $8. That was hard to take that because he probably needed it more. But he said, I won't be a part of that.
Neese says the cost of the church is expected to be a little over $1 million.
It just overwhelms you. I've never lived here all my life.
Yeah, so a lot you guys, you're not crying because you saw I get Jack this cancer man $8 that he had. You're crying because you don't have the money. Those guys are broke. They don't have the money. They cannot get the money. The black community is not giving up that money that easily anymore. And all the whores, they are dead. A lot of those people are no more. That's why, he's crying,
But I never knew that many cared. And we're good.
In Greene County, Amy Cochran, News Channel 11.
All praises, okay? Like those little news, local news, we can profile them because, they really don't care. So, but plus then I covered that. We give the Most High praises and glory. Okay, and let us keep on moving.
More than 250 people are without a home tonight after a fire and water leak led to evacuations. It happened last night at the Northgate Terrace Senior Center on Whittle Springs Road. It wasn't the fire causing the residents to find temporary housing, but instead electrical concerns. 6 on Your Side's Kristen Gallant hears from the people living there about what happened and what's next.
According to Knoxville Fire Department, firefighters were called to the Northgate Terrace Senior Center after a lamp caught fire in one of the rooms.
We can hear the sirens and alarms and things go off, and lights go off in our apartments. But I was, and he was too, above the situation.
KFD confirmed the sprinkler system in the building put the fire out quickly, but the water from the sprinklers soaked through other apartments, which caused everyone to evacuate due to electrical concerns.
I grabbed my medicine and clothes I got on, and that was it.
That's it.
Didn't have time to get no clothing or nothing because they wanted us out there fast.
Glenn Rich has lived in the apartments for 3 years. At 84 years old, he was concerned he would have to walk down several flights
84 years old.
of stairs.
Of course, I was in the chair, and they said the elevators were shut down, but we got down on the elevators, and a lot of people had to walk down the 9 flights of stairs.
Once he and other residents made it out of the complex, buses transported people to a nearby church.
Everybody was packing all this stuff they could get
This
on
is very
that bus.
symbolic, right?
They first took us to Central Baptist Church, and they were very nice to us, fed us well, helped us as much as they could.
Red Cross is helping to find temporary housing for some residents, which includes nearby hotels.
Tomorrow they will be giving us some money for clothes and food as well.
Linda Dunseth is 66 years old and says she's lived at the apartment.
So you got this dude, he's 84 years old. You know what to do. And this woman is 66. You telling me the Mosai is not in the North Gate? This is not the new beginning right here. The North Gate is being opened, man.
Apartments for over 30 years.
This is the first time anything this large has ever happened in the almost 30 years I've been here.
Both Dunseth and Rich aren't sure when they'll be able to go back home, but hope it's sometime soon.
We cannot go back in until all this is checked out and approved.
We'll go back. Our apartments is not damaged. They're not wet or nothing, and we're probably say we might go back within 4 days. It might be longer. I don't know.
In Knoxville, Kristen Gallant, WATE 6 on Your Side.
All praises.
New this morning, members of the Hohenwald Fire Department are honoring one of their own who died from COVID-19. The department says Lieutenant Darren Passold died earlier this morning from complications from the virus. The Hohenwald Fire Department says that arrangement for Lieutenant Passold will be made later today and are asking for prayers for his family and friends.
All praises to the Most High, man. Things like that happen, brethren, okay? You know, you're seeing now that a lot of those firefighters or police officers, they are no more, okay? These dude,
complication.
Okay, those are the typical white supremacists that coordinate attacks and stuff like that. Now they are dropping like flies. This guy didn't went on vacation, man. He's no more. All praises.
Now, less than a mile away from that, someone shot and killed a Temple student just blocks off campus. And Eddie, they think this was a robbery?
Yeah, that's right, Jason. Police
This is
have
low.
identified the student as 21-year-old Samuel Collington. He is from Prospect Park,
21-year-old Samuel.
Pennsylvania. I talked to one of his close friends on Facebook Messenger who said he's the president of the Political Science Society
There
at
you
Temple
go.
University. He had big dreams.
Okay, so those are little white supremacists, you know, their little mouthpiece. And you are seeing this, brother. I'm not making this up. Those are little political scientists, those dudes that come with so much confusion. They even confuse the children of the Most High that are in the truth with their political agenda, with the words. That's why we told our people, man, don't listen to those guys. You know, the Gentiles have nothing you want right now. You have everything. They have to come unto you to get the news. The news is not flowing the same way it used to because they have no explanation for the news. When something used to happen in the news, they would say, okay, he was in a beef with this, beef with that, but they don't know what happened. They keep telling you, we don't know why all those shootings happened. Over here, we tell you why. That is why they have to come here to get their news. Okay? Stop listening to those guys.
He was about to graduate next month. They had plans to go on to law school after that. This happened right at 2 in the afternoon, Jason. 2 in the afternoon in the 2200 block of North Park Avenue, less than 4 blocks away from campus and a freshman dorm. No arrests have been made tonight, but this has shaken up the entire Temple campus.
It happens quite often down here, and it's horrible because
I'm always true.
we heard that quite a lot. People kind of get panicked. If you go like a couple blocks away from it, you're probably gonna get shot or get robbed or probably get threatened.
See, the Gentiles can't find any peace, man. A lot of the people out there, demons, 2/3 in the midst, of course. All those things are going on out there.
Spokesperson for Temple did send us a statement saying that their thoughts and prayers are with his family, the entire Temple family, and that this is a tragedy for everyone involved. No arrests have been made as of yet. Live at police headquarters, Eddie Kadam, Fox 29 News.
All right, all praises to the Most High. 2 more videos, then we're done.
Check out this video of a vacant bar in Penns Grove, New Jersey, fully engulfed in flames. Officials say the fire broke out around 5 this evening near East Main Street and North Virginia Avenue. It's not clear if anyone was injured. No word yet on what sparked the flames.
All praises again. This is plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities.
Well, in Denver, police need your help solving a homicide. This is the victim, Jacob Brady. He was found dead in his home on Friday. Denver police have shared very few details in this case, but said they found Brady after responding to his home on West 2nd Avenue. That's near 6th and Sheridan. If you have any information in the case, you could earn up to $2,000 in reward money. You are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 720-913.
So, Jacob Brady. All right, let's go right there. Jacob, okay, so Jake is being something happened to Jake, man, you know. Jacob is no more. Okay, 14-year-old boy dies after being shot 18 times. A lot, beloved. Investigate Florida man daughter help unravel dismembering case. European minister to meet over migrant crisis. Everything is gone. Road home sweep away, and the flood. Houston man who use $1.6 million in $1.6 million in COVID relief arrested or whatever. Man drives stolen tow truck in wrong direction at Bay Bridge. Doctor urged people to get the booster. Pfizer CEO and Omicron variant. Pfizer could have near vaccine. A lot of things are happening. Yes, beloved. Yes. I guess we're good here. Dabu 7 is panicking. Flash mob looting will continue. It will. All right, beloved. I think we're good for today. Let's upload this. Let's see how long that thing was. Oh, man, I didn't use the music to give the Most High glory, man. But, boy, I'm way too tired, man. All right, well, I will just keep playing this beat. Just leaving you with this. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. Shalom.